Welcome, everybody. That sound means it's time to start some Dynamite D&D. My name is Steve Negretti. I am the Dungeon Master, putting down the monsters, setting up the mazes, and watching as Tom Hanks loses his mind. That's an old reference. If anybody gets it, you'll get extra points. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, I could tell me in chat. I'll give you extra dice points somehow.
Is it the one with the volleyball?
No. Let's see. We're going to go around the table and introduce the characters. Let's see. Kaz was first in the room today. Kaz gets to go first to introduce himself. Say hi, Kaz.
Hello, my name is Kaz. I'm going to be playing a half-elf samurai by the name of Doran.
That ship sailed.
Half-elf samurai played by Kaz. Let's see. The next voice I heard in the chat was Carissa. Say hi, Carissa.
Hello, I'm Carissa, and I am playing a monk, I think. Yeah, she's also a dwarf, and her name is Britt Barrel. That's it.
Britt
Barrel, played by Carissa.
Barrel.
A dwarf monk.
She's turning into Scrooge McDuck, or what's the one where he has all the... Yeah, that's Scrooge McDuck, right? He has an accent.
Yeah, that's Scottish.
Britt Barrel.
Scottish accent.
Yeah.
All dwarves in the land have Scottish accents.
And he neglects his nephews.
Okay. I'm not going to get baited.
Not monetarily.
I'm not going to get baited.
After Carissa, next on the list is Curly. Say hi, Curly.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. It's December. I'm Curly, and I play a furbolg named Furbolg, and also known as Furby. I'm a druid, and I do Circle of Spores, and I like death and life in equal amounts. And we're going to have a good time today.
But Furby has not died at all, so I think that might have to be remedied so that he gets equal amounts.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I've been knocked out. That's as close as I can get, right?
You brought this upon yourself.
We know how this hold is going to end.
Last but certainly not least is Sam. Say hi, Sam.
Hey, what's up? I am Sam here. I'm going to be playing as Olno Wavner, a Triton paladin on the Oath of Devotion path.
That makes up our party of 4. Everybody is level 6. They reached level 6 last game. Speaking of last game, what happened last game, you might ask? Well, last game, the heroes continued their escape from the city of Seven Gates that had been overrun by undead monstrosities coming out of the earth, magically infused with the power to kill once again. They had amassed a company of allies with them, including Sokol the Turtle, Maledicto the Furbolg Mapmaker, Jalen Greatland the Dwarf, and as they started the last game, they came upon Galadin, the elf wizard, who was facing off against some powerful undead. Thanks to his spells and the teamwork of the group, they overcame those powerful undead, and they headed for the city gates. The city gates, they found, was guarded by a flying chimera with 3 heads, a goat head, a lion head, and a dragon head. They fought off the chimera, taking on gouts of fire as they did so, but Britt Barrel managed to get on top of the battlements and shoot it with a very large ballista, impaling it onto the side of a building.
With the help of someone.
The help of Davril the raccoon, who shows up right when you need him.
Soon to be known as Davril Barrel.
And never when you don't need him. After they...
Every night.
After they finished off the chimera, their victory was short-lived, for as they exited the gates, they heard even larger wings beating overhead, and out of the smoke and ash that rose up from the city, a colossal dragon descended upon them. It was a undead dragon with bones exposed and flesh rotting and red glowing eyes where the eye sockets were stood empty. The dragon introduced himself as Moagim the Colossal, one of the most powerful fallen lords, and he welcomed any pitiful challenge that the heroes could throw at him. As he spoke his challenge, the group of half-ogre carnival workers, led by Cog, the half-ogre, poured out from the bushes and got up in Moagim's face. They called out that they would keep Moagim busy while the heroes made a break for it, because the heroes needed to keep Lydia Teak, the halfling leader, safe. Not to be outdone by a bunch of half-ogres, their allies, the 4 whom they had picked up in their flight from Seven Gates, stepped up and said, yes, we'll hold this guy off. With our powers combined, we are captain. Give you time to get away. And Moagim laid waste to the half-ogre company, unfortunately, with a single blast of his lightning breath.
Mm.
As the ogres fell, a crow flew down and perched itself upon the drawbridge chains. An interesting sight amidst the chaos of all this battle and death and undeath. Brit, seeing the crow, showed it the fragment of obsidian that was gifted to them by the Crow King, and the crow let out a powerful caw that summoned the giant eagles. The giant eagles flew down and yelled at them to jump on. The heroes jumped on, and the giant eagles flew away. They were unable to see what became of their allies. As they flew away, they were overcome by an unnatural wave of exhaustion, and they passed out while riding upon the eagles' backs. They awakened in the eyrie of the Eagle Queen, back in the ancient glade in the Strand Woods. According to Lydia Teak, they'd been asleep for a week. She had cared for their wounds and kept them safe. The eagles had patrolled the area, fought off undead raiders that had made it to the glade, and they had been scouting. They found out some key pieces of information while they were scouting. What did they find out? Where's my recap? The key pieces of information that they found out were that the Council of the Star was still alive, but being held prisoner by the Fallen Lords for some reason. Most of the survivors that escaped from Seven Gates headed for Madrigal as refugees, but some others took their chances fleeing in other directions. The Fallen Lord Shiver, whom the Deceiver had resurrected, was seen leaving the city and heading northeast, and she had one of the council members in her guardianship. She was guarding over one of the council members as her prisoner. Moagim seemed to be patrolling the skies. The eagles had encountered him while scouting, and the eagles narrowly escaped the undead dragon, but had suffered several losses already. He seems to command the skies. Anytime they fly, there is a risk of running into him. Last but not least, the other birds of the land had spread rumors of yet another fallen lord that had risen, prowling the wilderness, a disfigured man that could transform into a murder of crows. Lydia suggested that the heroes head for Madrigal, as she knew the headmaster of the Bards College and felt like he would be a source of knowledge and give them a chance to plan, gather information, and plan a move to make. As the heroes discussed what to do, a commotion outside heralded the appearance of another undead raiding party, and the eagles had joined battle outside, and the heroes ran out to assist them. We join the heroes now in the throes of battle. It seems like the Eagle Queen is up, so we will start with the Eagle Queen. Once again, the heroes woke up. They were unarmored because Lydia Teak had tended to their wounds, so they only had time to grab their weapons and run out. Pretty much Olna and everybody except Brit wears armor.
I'm not wearing. I couldn't, but mine would take like 10 minutes to get on.
Yeah,
so I didn't have armor on.
Everybody except Brit normally wears armor as part of their character.
Oh, gotcha.
Giant
I was
Eagle.
the only one who grabbed my weapons first.
Smart.
Tuck and roll of Doran.
I mean, what are you without your weapons?
Yeah.
Okay, the eagle makes 2 attacks, one with the beak and one with the talons. The beak is this. That is a hit on the beak. That is 6. And the thing, yes. 6 damage on this.
I'm going to step away for a hot second to grab my notes.
Cool.
Right back.
Do it.
And then that was the beak, and then the talons. Go, talons, go. 2d6 for the talons. Eagle Queen wreck and shop today. 6, 7, 8, 9 more damage. This one collapses into a pile of bones.
pile of bones.
Caw.
Oh, but I got my shield, don't I? Did I get my shield?
Shield is, you can grab your shield, yes. So that gives you a
Okay.
+2, if nothing else. The Eagle Queen did that, and now she's going to fly over to her Brohan. Yeah, she's going to engage that one. After the Eagle Queen is Furby.
We got our stuff back. I'm going to use my action to do Symbiotic Entity and burn a wild shape and gain a bunch of points. I'll post that in the thing. And then I guess bonus action to Shillelagh. Just to have that active, and that's going to be a turn. I'm going to come out though. We're up in the thing, right? So there's
Yep,
you have to
20
drop
feet
down.
up.
All right. I'm gonna come and hold on, what we got? I'm gonna go down this way. Just I don't know how far I can get if I try to climb down the branch to be behind our good friend
Yeah,
Doran.
you can walk there.
I mean, I'll know.
Walk there
Cool.
just
I'll be right there.
fine.
Sweet. That's Burbs.
Stand by. Doran, stand by.
Is, Carissa's back yet?
I'm back.
Do you feel yourself using your crossbow a lot? Just as a general idea.
Yes. I feel like I use it like just there's been so many ranged like things flying above us.
I'm making a decision on the next spell I take. That's all. I think so.
Mhm.
So Furby just went. After Furby leaves the hollow, 2 figures drop down. It seems as they were clutching the tree trunk just above the hollow. 2 figures drop down and swing into the hollow and attack Doran.
Oh,
Ooh.
cute boys. Little Carlisles.
What are those? Little Carlisles. Are they gremlins?
All the settings are different. I'll give you that. There you go.
You've
You've seen them before. They are the same
fluffy.
things that Galadin reduced to ash with his lightning spell. Yeah, Doran is getting attacked by both of them.
Mm-hmm.
They have claws that they are going to scratch at you, with which they will scratch at you. 1d4 plus 1. First one is a 19 to hit. That is 4 slashing damage plus 2 poison damage, so 6 damage total. And Doran, please make a con save.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me pull up this. All right. So I took 6 damage already, right?
6 damage total.
And then a Constitution save.
You take extra. Sorry, you don't take extra damage, but you are now poisoned until the end of this guy's next turn.
Okay.
Give you a poisoned thing. That means you have disadvantage on your attack rolls. The next one, his friendo, is going to do the same thing. Venomous Claw. 13 to hit. When you have no armor, your AC is 10 plus your dex.
10 plus is 12.
Oh, that hits you. You take another 6 damage from the claws and 1 damage from the poison. So another 7 damage total.
Okay.
And you're already poisoned, so that happens.
Action.
That
There.
was Topi.
Topster.
Weird.
Wait, did these sheets update?
Oh, I was just gonna say that because all my spell slots are gone.
Oh.
Yeah, they moved stuff around on how the character sheets. Look.
Yeah, Roll20 will do that.
Sons of bitches.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So I took that damage. Boom, bang, boom. I'm hurting. I'm feeling
For some
it.
reason, the numbers
Or
are kind
Doran's
of weird
feeling
in
it.
the turn order, but I'm just going to roll with it. So it's Doran's turn.
All right. I got 2 of these guys. I guess now I'm in charge of this fucking broad. Course of action. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna attack number 2.
Disadvantage because of your poison.
Because of the poison. And I will, of course, use my magical sword because that seems to do the best. Call upon the spirit of Yon. Concentrate, look him in the eyes, and go for the throat.
13 does hit. An excellent hit. 10, 11, 12. What do you know? Even with the disadvantage, you go for the throat most readily. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
While the blood is still spewing into the air, Doran doesn't waste time and goes for the second one.
I had barely begun to live.
That. Wow, another 13. Yeah, another 13 hits. However, you don't do
killed my
quite as
wife.
much damage this time. You only do 7 points of damage this time.
You killed my beautiful bride.
Oh. Oh, they have lives.
You know what?
We're
Fuck it.
guests of the queen.
I'm gonna use one of my fighting spirits. Get 5 temporary hit points, and can I attack? No. Actually, no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
All right.
Do that.
Would you say you are done?
Yeah, because everything else is just fucking yeah.
Brit Barrel.
Present.
I feel like I have this icon on the guy to your right because he rolled a critical fail or something. I feel like you have advantage on that guy.
He's so sad, it looks like.
I do feel like I have advantage. I'm going to. God damn it! It's another undead thing. What is this?
No, I remember you put it on there because he had decided to join our side.
Are these? Is it like a skeleton and blood soup? Is that what I'm looking at here?
It is a mist that is the color of blood. That is a vaguely humanoid form.
Okay. Yet again, Britt finds herself in a situation where all of her punches will just fly right through. I'm basically going to try to like demist this area.
You're forgetting something. Level 6.
Oh no.
Level 6 monks.
Level 6. I forgot. Oh, I have magic fist.
Can you coagulate?
Whoa,
Coagulate
not in the first date.
Okay.
Coagulates.
So if I understand that, then I have my fists are just magic now. Is that right?
For the sense of overcoming resistances, yes. And they can glow.
And they can punch.
And they okay. Then great. I'm going to do an attack of sickle. I'm going to sickle first.
A critical fail on your first roll of the day. All right.
You know, I just woke up after being asleep for like a week. So got some kinks to work out.
Please roll a D100. Wait, you had advantage on that roll. Roll another D20. Just roll that attack again.
Okay. Thank you for reminding me.
There you go. That'll do it. So 19 to hit, 6 slashing. Your sickle is not magical. Your sickle is not as effective.
But it hits, right? Okay, great.
So for future reference, you don't have to use your sickle to attack.
Yes, I can just use the fists. Now I'm gonna do my extra attack. unarmed strike.
16 will hit. For 8, a big 8 magical bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Yep. You take out a big chunk of the mist. It evaporates under the force of your fist.
Yes. Great. And I'm going to use a key point and do flurry of blows.
Please do.
Okay. I'll get you, you wee bloody wisp.
9, however, does not hit.
I get one more.
Do you? I thought Flurry of Blows
I
just
do.
gave you the extra one because you get the
I
you got the
believe it's
sickle,
2.
you got the bonus action unarmed strike, and then the Flurry of Blows gives you another one on top of that.
I thought it gave me 2. 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah, so instead of taking the regular single unarmed strike as the bonus action, you take 2, giving you a total of 3.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna use the drunken technique that adds onto the flurry of blows, and I'm gonna move. In that case, I got a different. I'm gonna roll off of this route.
All right,
Hey,
that's Brit.
Classy.
that's me.
And the mists are going to go. This one's going to move in front of Ulna. This one is going to attack Brit. So first one, the weaker one, is going for Ulna. Going to attempt reach out its misty appendage towards Ulna. Ulna, please roll a Constitution saving throw.
19.
Is it nothing on a save? It looks like it's nothing on a save, so you are fine. That is a miss from this thing.
And then can I shield protect whoever the other one is going to attack?
It's going to attack Brit, and Brit is not 5 feet, is not adjacent to you, so you cannot use it on this one.
Brit moved. My
Brit,
bad.
please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Absolutely. Still on normal. Okay, great. Sorry, I was reading the handbook. Give me just a second.
12. I'm sorry, that is not enough. You are going to take some necrotic damage. You're going to take 7.
Woo!
7 necrotic damage.
Oh, yeah, that's how I know I'm alive.
And
This is by being a little dead.
you take 7 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 7 until you finish a long rest.
Oh.
So make sure you write a note somewhere what your maximum is maximum should be 51, but it is currently reduced by 7.
Okay. So maximum reduced by 7 as well as my current.
Yeah. So essentially you have full health, but you're 7 less than what you normally have.
Got it.
That's those things. Next is Ulna.
I'm gonna do divine favor on myself, and this will give me a 1d4 radiant damage on my normal attack,
Excellent.
and that is a bonus action. And for my attack, I will be attacking with attack number the weak guy.
13
hit.
to hit. That is a hit. 7 piercing.
Oh, roll the 4. Did it roll the 4?
No.
That's nice. Oh, there's a d4 there, isn't there?
I think it's in case you crit it or something.
No, there's no D4.
I see a D4 on the screen. Or, I mean a D6.
Yeah,
Never mind.
D6 is the trident. It's 1d6.
Okay, well, I'll roll a d4 of light damage. 2 light damage.
It takes half of the piercing, but all of the radiant. And that is still
5?
alive.
What about now?
And that'll do it. Even without the radiant, that will do it.
But it's for flavor.
And then I'm going to I'm going to stay fast with my friend Furby.
All right. And it's the Eagle's turn. Oh, I guess I missed all the rest of the Eagles. Oh, well. Eagle Queen will clean up. I also missed the Skeleton Eagles. Where the heck are the Skeleton Eagles? Whatever. I'm going to make them go
They
right
were
now.
there. Oh, they're there.
Let's see. No, I mean in the turn
look-
order. I don't know why the heck my
Yeah.
turn order is messy right now. But Giant Eagle Queen is going to attack this guy.
Or known as Skeagles.
First as the bite. That's a critical fail on her bite. And her talons. It's a critical on the talons. Wow. Just bounces out.
Nice.
Talons are more damaging, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11. 16. 8 total damage from her. Wait. 16. Yeah, 16 full. Huh. And then this guy. He's engaged in that one. So this guy is going to do the same thing to the other one. First of all, a beak. Dropping things. 11, 12, 14. 14 to hit does hit. For 9 damage. And second attack. Critical fail. What do you know? And last, this guy over here. Same thing. Peek. It's a hit for 4 and critical fail. Jeez. These guys are all across the board. I'm not going to bother with all the status criticals nonsense. 4 damage on this guy. Done. The Skeleton Eagles now will retaliate. They only have 1 attack. They have their talons. First one. Gonna hit for 4 damage. Second one is gonna attack the Eagle Queen. Another hit. Ooh, that's a bigger one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage on the Eagle Queen. Last one on that other eagle. Another hit. 6, 7, 8 on this guy. Okay, Furby.
Furby's gonna leave Ulna and go back up to get this guy.
No. Oh, okay.
Sworn protection for Lydia. Shillelagh. That's 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's also, since I have my spore crap, you can do an extra D6 necrotic damage. So 12 plus 3, 15.
15 total. It's gonna make a Constitution save. Oh wow, that's a big one. I don't think it can pass this. No, it can't. Wait, can it? You did total of 12.
15.
But yeah, nope, it's dead.
Okay, then trying out some new things that Furby's learned. I can use my reaction if something dies next to me by 10 feet to do fungal infestation. Your spores gain the ability to infest a corpse and animate it. If it's a beast or humanoid at a smaller, medium, or whatever, it dies in front of you or 10 feet from you. Animate it, causing it to stand up immediately with 1 hit point. It has a zombie stat block. Its turn comes right after mine.
This is not a beast or humanoid. This is undead.
What? Hey, little guy looked like a little beast.
Yeah, but it's undead.
All right, fine. Never mind. I take it back. I just wanted to try my
That
spell.
would have been really exciting.
Maybe you
gonna
used
happen.
that when we weren't fighting undead. It would have been great.
Are you having a bad day, man? You having a bad day, buddy?
I'm having a great day.
All right, these guys are dead. Doran's turn. You are no longer poisoned.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here since there seems to be people flanking. I'll hold the the perch and be ready for any other surprise attacks.
Oh, are you
'Cause
actually readying an
I
action?
can't kill. Yeah.
What is your...
Dorn steadies himself. Tries to basically sense if there are things kind of creeping around, like looking around, watching the shadows, things like that.
If an enemy enters your range, you will attack.
Yes.
Brit Barrel is up.
We're gonna punch this thing. Alright. So, this blood skeleton right there. Let's punch him. I'm feeling some tingly magic in my fist. I think I gotta use it. Alright.
Consider it a slap.
16 will hit for a full 8 magical bludgeoning damage.
This next one is gonna be like a poke in the eyes, like a 2-finger poke.
Doesn't have
Fuck.
eyes. It's incorporeal mist. Vaguely.
Like a poke in the eyes.
Like,
Another 5. That's a hit. Another 5 damage.
and I'm not gonna use the key point right. No, I'm not gonna use the key point right now. That's it for me.
Cool. So are you... Where am I?
Wait, move by me
Oh,
just for a split second.
okay.
Then you can
Never
go do
mind.
whatever you want.
Yeah, you are level 6. You have an extra attack. Do another regular attack.
That's what I. Okay, yeah. So,
27 damage. Yep, that's another big hit. Boom.
Come over here, child.
In the damage type on your unarmed strikes, you should go and edit it and put the damage type as magic bludgeoning. Just
Hell yeah.
so we have it there.
Magic fists.
magic bludgeoning. Okay.
Cool. Anything else, Brit?
Nope.
Next up is the vampiric mist. Let's see. Ulna or Brit? Which one is it gonna go for? 1 is Ulna, 2 is Brit. 1 is Ulna. Ulna, please roll a
All right.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. 12.
That does not pass.
Okay.
You will take necrotic damage. 6, 7, 8, 9 necrotic damage. And you feel your blood seep out of you, and you can see it added to the mist of the creature.
Yeesh.
Your maximum hit points are reduced by 9. Make sure you make a note of that. Your current
sure.
current total,
43.
what? Yeah, 43. Or no, not 43. Whatever your actual total is, make a note of that so you don't forget.
Yeah. I made a note in the thing.
That's it for that,
Per-
and
per-
now it's
open
Ulna's turn.
parentheses. My sword or my trident still has radiant damage. It lasts a minute.
Correct, but you did just take damage, so I believe you have to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration.
Oh, really? It's a con. It is a concentration. Okay. Constitution save and throw.
You're fine.
Of 14.
Would that mean that if he did like Shield of Faith, he could only have that up when?
Chewing. Yeah, you're right.
A 9 does not hit. Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more time.
Is there like a feat that allows you to concentrate on 2 things?
12 to hit.
12 does not hit either. It is a wispy, wraithy, whoosh, whoosh, whoo, incorporeal. You have trouble finding purchase on it, even with your radiant trident. Excuse me.
Have it, hey.
The Eagles are all gonna mess it up in here. First, the guy down south is gonna do a bite. It's a critical bite. Hey. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. This bird crumbles. And then he will. That was his first attack. So he's going to fly over here and press the attack. Second attack. Talons. Another hit. 8, 9, 10, 11. This one crumbles as well. Crumble, 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 crumble. This guy is going to attack with. It's a hit on the bite. 7. And then the talons. You know what? These guys have tons of hits. This thing is going to die in this volley of attacks. So the skeletal eagles have been dealt with.
Defeated.
What is going on? Roll 20.
That's right, death chickens.
20 is not letting me hover over an icon. Great. Thanks, Roll 20. Bulleted. Furby's up.
Coming in for this mist. I'm going to step through my friends and turn and burn. Shillelagh. Anytime now. There it goes. 13 to hit.
13 will hit.
6 magic bludgeoning.
Shillelagh.
Just stirring up that mist.
Oh, what is going on here?
Oh, yeah. Plus 1d something. My thing. You deal damage. Your melee weapon deals an extra 6 poison damage. 1d6. 4 poison damage.
Poison, you say?
Indeed.
You can see your
knew
poison
this.
has no effect.
Okay. Hey, guys. Yeah.
Doran.
I mean, Doran's doing what Doran's doing. I'm just going to stand here. I'm going to protect this trick. I'm going to fucking...
Got a hand on the sword.
Barit.
Yeah.
I'm going to punch. Here we go. This wispy guy. Take this.
Mm. 10 does not hit.
Getting a bit overconfident, I think. We're doing it again.
You're just not used to the feel of magic hands.
Second
You know, you gotta
attack.
get
That
the
one
weight.
will hit for 5 damage.
There's a learning curve here, you know? And extra attack. Oh.
17 will hit. Not dead yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's kill it. I want to use a key point.
Mm.
I want to kill it. I'm really feeling this, you know, and I'm gonna do flurry of blows and get one more hit in there.
That'll
Come
do
on.
it.
And yes.
Your final strike dissipates the blood mist.
Friends, I feel like a new woman. Did you see that there?
Very
claps.
impressive.
Thank you.
You successfully resolve combat.
All right.
Man.
You're right there, Ferd.
The
I'm gonna-
bloodlust.
Kick these bodies off of the perch.
Talk about bloodlust.
Fight these birds.
Don't fight our friends.
All right.
You are amazing, Eagle Queen.
Eagle Queen flutters down and perches on the root.
Quite a thing to wake up to.
And she says, yes, we've been fighting off the undead for the past week while scouting, while you've been unconscious.
Well, now
Doran
we're here
takes
to
his
help.
time to put on his armor.
Let's see. So, yes, before the fight broke out, you learned the information. Lydia suggested you go to Madrigal, and we told you about the methods of travel and how
Yeah.
the world is more hazardous than it once was. So if you travel on foot, then that brings its own amount of hazards. If you travel by air, because the eagles are willing to carry you, then you risk the possibility of running into Moagim.
Ugh, he's a jerk. Does this mean we lost our cart?
You
We
do
did.
not have your cart.
It's zombified now.
It's with the Lord.
Olna would suggest that we travel by foot, and the Eagles said that they would wait for us at our destination, and we could use them later, right?
Correct.
Yes.
I agree with on foot. I've had plenty of
Yeah, that
of
was my
airtime.
agreement from the first time. So
I think we have
Doran
a
is totally
better
with that.
chance. Plus, we then put the eagles at lesser risk.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like we can handle ourselves better on ground than we did in air combat if something happens.
So, which direction do we go? That way?
I think it's left.
No, that way.
Left.
Where
How do you where
are
West.
you headed?
Madrigal?
You're going to Madrigal.
Or Stoneheim, I guess, or
Yeah, we
Tandem,
need to warn them
or the Great Devoid.
if Moagim hasn't already laid waste
I mean,
Burn to
these
grow.
fallen lords are popping up everywhere around the world.
You
or
are currently somewhere in this vicinity.
in the
Madrigal
Strand Woods?
is here.
The bushy thicket.
If you travel on foot, that will take.
Wait, I thought Madrigal was here.
Madrigal
You're
is
probably right.
here.
Probably right.
According to
Oh,
some-
I don't
what's
have.
What's this here?
Pull up the actual map.
Oh
Yep.
no, you're right.
Chris
you're
is right.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Inspiration dice. If I had any.
It's that iron in my nose.
Your
So-
nature checks are working.
It took about a week to get here.
Oh, that's the way we went.
Took about
Yeah.
a week. You basically hug the coastline, but that's about a week from Covenant. So that is about so
But we're coming from like Strand Woods somewhere.
somewhere
Or-
in there. But
Okay.
you're going on foot through the forest. So we'll see how long it takes.
I have excellent memory for maps and geography.
I mean, as long as we can mostly keep moving, bed down at night, get up early.
Oh, in
We'll
addition, I
see.
can find fresh food and water for myself and up to 5 people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, and water.
That's really convenient.
Need to heal up. a little
So
bit.
you head out. It is going to be late morning when you head out after dealing with the skeletons.
I'm gonna
Is-
just assume I'm healed back up.
Is there a
No,
chance
do
you
not
have a
do not
rest?
ever assume you're healed back up. You never get healed back up.
I tried to just sneak it in there, man.
Oh no, I hit the button that healed me.
Oh, I can't
Am I
remember what
sh-
it was before.
Am I shooting your
so-
guys' voice back at you?
No.
Oh,
No.
Unless you
I just see
decide
my little icon lighting up.
to take a short rest before you head out.
No.
Especially considering the dangers, it may be wise.
Ooh, you guys want to do that? That's fine. I don't need a short rest, and I could do something that could be fun. Where is this thing?
To get my 7 points back, was that a short or a long rest?
Long rest for the life
Long
drain.
rest. Okay. Um,
Oh,
Then a
I mean-
short rest only gives me back key points. It could be worth it.
well, you get your HP back if you roll hit die on a short rest.
But her max is reduced
My
because of the life
maximum
drain.
is reduced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
Ooh, short rest. I actually get wild shape back.
So short
Well, I
rest
need
then?
10 minutes to put
Yep.
on my armor, so
Yep.
Alright.
Let's do a short rest, and then we'll just walk extra fast after that. You know.
Right?
Okay.
Everybody, please roll a survival check.
Come on, man. Oh, it's wisdom. I'm down with that. 9. Oh, 21.
we're gonna
Ah.
switch
Ooh.
it for it.
Lydia Teak is going to be the tiebreaker here. Lydia, please roll a d20. Oh, you're lucky.
Oof.
All right, Lydia. Your short rest is
Wait,
not
Wait a second.
interrupted. You are
It looks
able to
like
take a short
19 to
rest,
me.
and you can take a. You can burn hit dice should you so desire.
Except for me. Can Britt do a little carving on this box that she has?
What box?
So I don't know if you remember, but we found a dead mouse in a box.
Yes, I do remember. I did.
Yeah, on the way to
A little Algernon.
Seven Gates, and I've kept it. And she's feeling a lot of feels right now, and I think she turns it into a bit of a little travel memory box by carving things on it that we've done, like
Yes,
maybe an
to creating a
eagle.
mouse
Yes,
grave,
that
huh?
is light activity that you can. Yes, you're not
Okay.
expending a
If
great
you
amount
ever
of
want,
energy.
you can whittle things into my shillelagh staff.
Ooh,
It
I
is
like
just
that
a bunch
idea.
of wood and vines.
Okay, so you spend an hour resting. Britt does a few carvings, and then you can get underway.
Question. The undead that we fought, would they possibly count as a pile of bones?
Uh,
Oh, bag of
a
bones.
pile of bones. The skeletal eagles, certainly, yes.
Would it work for animate dead?
Put it in the.
It's
let's see.
long. Takes a minute to cast.
Use a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium small humanoid.
Yeah, I was going for the bone section. The bone zone.
Target becomes a skeleton if you choose bones. Yes, you can do it on the bones of the skeletal
Awesome.
eagles. It's going to be kind of a
Sweet.
weird Birdman skeleton thing, but it'll work.
Like
Yeah.
the things from Divinity 2 or whatever.
It's just an absolute bird horror.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink.
But yeah, so I have them for 24 hours.
So Lydia sees you do this and expresses a little bit of disapproval because the undead are what got us into this mess in the first place, but
Yep.
she supposes fighting fire with fire has been historically a proven method in the past. So even though she voices slight disapproval, she's not going to stop you.
Undead and death are not uniquely cursed or horrible. It is the choices of the actor upon them. They can be quite useful as tools.
One would
Feel
argue
safe.
that the very act of reanimating something that should be dead is the choice that is morally wrong.
Yo, baby, Furby, walk that line.
Yep, that's just what she's expressing to you.
You haven't seen my my fungal infestation? It's kind of close to that. It's necromancy.
So you get underway. It's going to say it's high noon as you get underway, and you begin to head towards Madrigal. It's going to take... Going to take 4 days from your current location, possibly more if you are waylaid. So for the first day, everybody please roll a survival check.
I got this.
Meh.
Okay.
Cripes.
Ooh.
19.
Ooh.
You guys, you gotta help.
Ugh!
You guys.
Sorry.
Ugh!
Can my skeleton do a survival check?
You
Hey, my PS5's on the way.
Oh shit.
Oh, let's see. Out some charts. Let's see. Who rolled the lowest? Olna rolled the
Me.
lowest. Sam, Olna, please roll a d20.
Nope. I mean, I will. I just
Nope, you're not gonna
clicked
roll.
on the help accidentally.
7.
7. Lucky 7.
Ooh. You lose your way because a heavy mist descends upon the woods. So you lose your way, and so you do not make any progress towards Madrigal.
All of us?
Correct.
Oh.
Right.
So you spend the day traveling and losing your way. You do not make any progress, and now it's nighttime.
But I
Fergie's
have
like the only
control
one that's
over
like,
the air
guys,
and
it's
the
this
water.
way, and everyone else is like, no, it's this way. Trust us.
Nighttime falls upon your group. Everybody roll another survival check.
Oh.
18.
Oh.
Guys, I really need you to listen to me.
Don't like miss. Oh no!
Once
All right,
again,
something's broken here,
once
dude.
again, Lydia is gonna be the top.
How is it? Every time me and Britt roll, it's the same roll, dude.
Uh-huh.
It's
Lydia
bad.
says, "Okay,"
God.
because
Oh,
Lydia
God.
lends her halfling eye to your party. You are able to get a full night's sleep, uninterrupted full night's sleep.
She stands on top of Furby's bed.
Britt and Doran are just like, yeah, we're backing each other up on this. We know what we're doing.
The
Got
next
this.
day, so that was day 1, but it did not count towards the 4 days of journey. So this is day 1, part 2. Everybody roll a survival check. By the way, your health and stuff is full because you actually got a real long rest.
Oh.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
Means I got most work. Survival again?
Survival.
Here we go.
Hey, look at that. All
So,
right.
Yeah.
Before 24-hour ends, I have to recast that spell to keep the Zamboni, or the guy, so
That's your MO if you want to keep it up.
doing it. Making sure I keep my spells there.
You make progress this day, and that is counting towards 1 day of travel. Who rolled the highest? Furby rolled the highest. Furby, roll a d20.
Flat O10.
10.
Yeah, my dice is looking weird.
Mine too.
Mine looks fine.
No. When it lands like halfway, so I can't.
Oh,
while
yeah,
I'm
I
looking
got that.
at the dice, I have to look at the numbers.
As you are traveling today, somewhere so you travel through the day and you manage to make progress towards the city of Madrigal. Right around when twilight hits, you see a beautiful white horse dash by in front of you and disappear
Mhm.
into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I ain't paying that shit no mind.
Seems natural to me.
Can I do a religion check, or can I divine whether it is spiritual in nature?
Roll a perception check first to see how much of it you see.
All
right.
6.
Olna gets a pretty good look at it. Olna, roll a nature check.
Nature.
Ooh.
4.
That was a Brit barrel roll.
You don't know. You don't understand what a white horse would be doing in the middle of the woods. Roll a religion check. You also don't know of any gods that use a horse as their avatar or anything like that. No symbols of the gods of this land have horses as the predominant symbol.
Well, Persona certainly doesn't, so I don't really care. If it was a
Brit feels
dolphin, then we'd
no
have it.
desire.
Oh, a forest dolphin.
I mean,
You you
That thing is worth money. I might give a fuck.
A dolphin with legs.
do you carry on?
Yeah, Furby's fine with going.
Brit feels no desire to follow it. Just to
Hey,
appreciate. the
Sam
free-
wants to follow it, but Olna would like to carry on.
Carry on.
It was leading us to a magic golden. I don't know.
A pile of horse gold
Possible.
shit.
Night falls. So just a sidebar, you do have the option to travel through the night if you want to make more progress, but as always, if you travel without rest, you risk exhaustion.
No, we make camp. We travel the normal amount of daytime.
Well, we do have, Lords of Darkness above and below, and we're not too far off.
But I don't want to be exhausted if we come across
Mhm.
something. And we could get to the town and it could be overrun by another fallen lord. Or another horse
I
could
say
come
we
out.
press through the night. Olna says we press on through the night. What say the party,
vote
though?
for take it safe and take it.
I mean, we could press through one night. Like right now, we're at our best.
How
Level
how short
6.
nights do we have?
It
Say that
depends
again?
on how good we make our rolls.
Right.
But it's less than a week. We have Steve said 4 days, and we've done 1?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Ona on this. I think we need to kind of bolster ourselves and move forward a little bit.
I feel it's safer to camp
Safer for whom?
for all of us.
50-50. What does fucking
my-
lady fucking Jim Jim say?
No, this
Plus,
is
it's a
between
lot
you guys.
easier to drink my beer when I'm not walking.
Yeah.
Well, let's rest. Let's hope there's a madrigal still there when we wake up from our drowsy sleep.
Do we do rock paper scissors?
No, it's fine.
mean-
We can rest. We'll rest through the night.
What do we need for technically to stave off the exhaustion? Like, we don't have to stay the whole night. We could just do a long rest.
I think Steve is giving us the option of either traveling through the night or risk exhaustion. So I guess if there's something in the middle, I don't know what that would be.
There's no middle ground for the purposes of this travel.
Well, Furby will go with what the group ultimately decides, but my vote is rest.
Okay, so then we'll travel through the night.
Yeah. I mean,
think
if I get
agreeable.
outvoted, I get outvoted. I don't have any freaking skin in this game.
I mean, it was 50-50, but I think the smarter decision is to keep moving.
Yeah, but that wasn't what you voted for. So I think you would say that. Yeah, I can be convinced. I can sway it.
Brit pulls out a mug of beer and says, "That is my walking beer.
You can walk and drink at the same time.
Just need a
Yeah.
straw."
And a napkin.
So you're pressing on through the night?
Yes.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
All right. Everybody roll a survival check. If you are if you have proficiency in survival, you roll normal. If you do not have proficiency in survival, you roll with disadvantage.
Why do you wait till after I roll to say that?
Nice.
Oh my god.
13.
17 was my low.
All right. Enough of
Oh,
you
barrel.
rolled high enough where you are able to travel through the
know.
night without incident. Let's see. Brit
I was
rolled
drunk.
the lowest.
Yeah.
Brit.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been walking and drinking.
You spilled your beer.
Brit. Roll a d20.
Oh shoot! This wasn't my walking beer. This is my sitting bear.
This was my piss flask.
Ooh. As you travel through the night,
That horse comes back for blood.
as you travel through the night, you see a stampede of a herd of deer just barreling through the woods. From your vantage point, they are probably 50 yards away, and you see the whole herd of deer stampeding, tearing through the woods, trying to get away from something. Everybody roll a perception check. If you have dark vision, normal. If you do not have dark vision, disadvantage.
Yeah, I know who that's about.
Perception. I don't have dark vision.
I do.
Perception.
8.
That one went everywhere. Jesus. 10.
Doran is the only one that can kind of make out some dark shapes pursuing the deer. They're low to the
Okay.
ground and they have very long, elongated arms. Very bestial, relatively humanoid, but bestial shapes chasing these
Ugh.
deer.
I say we lay low and let it pass. I motion for everyone to stop with a fist, and then I put my hand flat and I push down in a motion to like get flat on the ground.
Brit gets flat on the ground.
Got my laying on the ground beer.
The deer stampede away, and you hear the noise recede in the distance.
What are those things?
After a moment, it seems all clear. You can get up and you head forward, and you can see large puddles of blood that seem to
Whoa.
have been left behind by something.
But no corpse of anything, or
Nope, just blood trail.
How do they?
yeah, I don't.
Does
Is it deer
Mm.
blood?
Roll a nature check, Barit.
Oh, I'm so good at nature checks. Watch this. Just watch this.
You need beer out of blood.
Oh my
Jesus
god!
You do not
At
know.
least I'm consistent.
You do not know what
This
creature
my
left this blood.
Let me take a look for you, Britt. Okay, I can tell what this blood is. Can I do a nature check?
Yes.
Oops, this disadvantage.
Oh hell yeah!
I think Britt tried to figure it out just by like stomping it with her foot.
Yes, Furby knows it is deer blood.
You thought it was another vampire blood mist.
It didn't
Yeah,
seem.
I punched it.
I didn't see it, but it didn't seem like a normal, like forest creature. Ulna.
So
It's blood of the innocent. Let's keep moving to Madrigal.
yeah, Dorn's
agree.
trying to look around and see if this is like something's normal hunting ground or if that was abnormal.
Were they running
Hunting.
from the direction of Madrigal?
So like kind of broken branches that have been there for a while, as opposed to like freshly broken branches. Like, is this kind of a normal hunting ground for something?
Doran, roll a survival check. The sight of the creatures pursuing the deer in the dead of night, creating all that havoc, has left you a little bit spooked, and you can't tell if this is a normal hunting ground for any kind of creature. But from what you saw, that silhouette did not look
Yeah.
like something you have seen in the wild before.
Mhm.
Well,
Okay.
better to get out of the woods as fast as possible.
It's starting to feel like a lot of the land is being affected by
Yeah,
this
we're going into a dark
second
age.
coming. We must press on.
All right, you press on. Oh, by the way, the direction that somebody just asked about.
Yeah.
The direction that herd was running was north.
Okay, so not from Madrigal. I say we keep, we go towards Madrigal and not towards the direction of where they were running from as well.
All right,
Or where they're running to.
You continue to travel. Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
Son of a boy.
Furby. Oh, sorry. Ulna and Ulna.
Ulna and Ulna. My
Ulna.
favorite sitcom.
Ulna is suffering 1 level of exhaustion.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you get. No, I'm sorry.
1 level
I
of
need a rest.
exhaustion means that you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
That's what you get.
You will lose 1 level of exhaustion after a long rest.
It's okay. It's worth it for the safety of Madrigal.
So that
That's true.
was
There are
why
other
I'm
people
born.
involved.
was journeying all through the night. So that was technically day 2. You are now on day 3 of your journey. Do you want to keep journeying or do you want to rest in the daytime now?
Well, I
Keep
think
moving.
the point of traveling through the night was to get there faster, so I think we have
Yeah,
to keep
we gotta
Yep.
keep going.
All right.
Yep,
Otherwise,
travel
it
through
would
the day.
Everybody roll a
Leave.
survival check. Olna, you have disadvantage because you're exhausted.
I'm trying to think of the physical manifestation of a point of exhaustion on a person's look.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh,
The thing where the dice showed something different than what the number was.
yeah, it's getting weird. The physics engine's getting weird.
Number is accurate. Dice are just dice graphics.
No.
Let's see. That's 2, 5, 11, 11. Lydia, Teak, will you be the bane or the boon of the party? D20.
Lydia.
Is Lydia exhausted?
Lydia has halfling fortitude. She's not exhausted. Ooh, Lydia.
Natty 20.
All right. Lydia keeps party on their
Nice.
feet and keeps going. Let's have, who hasn't rolled? Doran, roll a D100.
Here. All right.
81. Oh, a strong storm picks up overhead. That ain't good. Strong storm picks up overhead and hampers your comfort and your travel.
Okay.
Press on through the stormy daytime, and the storm leaves you wet and uncomfortable as twilight starts rolling in. Going to rest, or are you going to press on?
Wait, twilight is just becoming morning?
You traveled
No.
through the night, and then you traveled through the day, and the storm happened. Now it's getting to be night again.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yes. Twilight. Dawn is the other one, Carissa.
We could rest, I think.
It's night noon.
I think
I think we
don't
rest
feel
now, and then we go for another long push the next day into the next night.
I would agree with that sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
We
'Cause
all
I
look like
think-
something the cat dragged in.
I think you explode if it hits exhaustion
You
too.
bed down for the night. Everybody roll a survival check. Oh,
20.
right. Your night is not interrupted, so you do get a long rest. Olna is back to being not exhausted.
Nice.
Let's
I
see.
carve a little storm into my memory box.
Brit, roll a D100.
Aye, aye.
8. Oh. You remember back when you were traveling to the Furbolg village in the Strand Woods, you came across some sort of shrine that was covered in blood?
Yeah.
You come across another one of those. Looks very similar to that last one.
Does this one have blood on it?
Yes.
Just-
Very similar. Do we notice any key
Was-
differences?
Was it related to furbolgs at all last time? I don't know why I'm thinking that. Or is it just because we were nearing a furbolg
We
village?
did a check, but we couldn't. I
We
mean, I
couldn't
think
tell?
I did a religion check, and I didn't do very well because I
Mm,
didn't get.
I guess I would say if it would Furby recognize it being forest born.
Well, if we recognize it from the other one, we should at least take a moment to try to figure out if, because now it's not a coincidence. It's happenstance.
It's technically still the Strand Woods, so maybe they're just all over the place out here.
But what are they?
Um,
Can we take a moment to try and
Yeah.
I'm down to inspect
clean?
it.
So this shrine is close by the site that you have picked for a campsite. Does that alter your decision at all?
Of camping down for the night?
Of camping
to it?
here, yeah.
If we can actually, It does, but I'm kind of curious to spend the night next to it and take time if we can.
What if
If
we
we can
stay
use
next to
the
it, but
camping.
out of sight near it, and maybe we can keep an
Oh.
eye on it if something happens, but like not on it.
Like
It's
move
probably not
30
good,
yards
right?
off.
Is
We've
no,
seen
yeah, no.
this blood has
Sacrifice
not been a
pits
good
are
omen.
pretty good. It's the gold fairy that lives in their blood pond, and I don't know.
But I am curious.
Same. I would say we camp
I'd
like
say we
a
camp.
little bit out of the way, but we can see and hear what's going on in that area.
Yeah, I guess we
But out
camp
of sight.
out of eye
Can
and
we-
earshot of it.
Take some extra measures to stay hidden. Make sure we are careful about our fire and no bright colors. Take you off your neon caps. Things like that.
Let's see. Olna can roll a religion check with advantage if you're studying it as you rest.
Yeah, I would like to do that. We will do that. We will do 13.
13. It is not a benign altar. You know it has malevolent intent.
Mm,
You feel as though it is sacrificial for some malevolent entity.
what? Does it have any kind of writing on it? Any kind of markings
So
other than
is it
blood?
sacrificial to benefit a malevolent entity?
I think we're all going to turn into warlocks.
What if
in
we
just a moment.
destroy it then to take power away from the malevolent entity?
Well, it might have a fail safe of some sort. I'm gonna pray on it.
I'm gonna shoot for stick of dynamite.
I'm gonna pray.
Olna, roll another religion check with advantage. And
I'm gonna pray hard.
what do you pray? Give me a prayer example.
I ask for persona to help guide me to nullify the whatever this thing is doing. How do I say that?
The energy gets put on.
You say it with your roll.
To nullify, yeah. Persona nullify.
19, yeah.
19.
You get the sense.
Coagulate.
Coagulate.
Persana's symbol is a silver turn. Okay. Olna prays, and the water that has pooled around from the storm, you catch notice of the water that has pooled around, that has been left over from the storm. The storm is done, but obviously everything is still damp and still wet. And you can see the leaves have pooled water in their, leaves have caught the water and they got little pools of water in the leaves. And you can see a spider that is about to pounce upon a ladybug when suddenly one of the overhead leaves collapses under the weight of the water, and the water washes the spider away, and the ladybug flies.
I look up to persona and I say, "Nice." And I put my fist up like a fist bump.
What?
Like the end of Breakfast Club.
Exactly like the end of
You
Breakfast
do one of those
Club.
like kiss your fingers and point to God. And, like
I kiss my two fingers and I say, "Peace."
Wait, so is it safe to say that was a metaphor? The
Maybe.
spider and the
Tell
ladybug?
How
Oh,
you take it.
are ladybugs invasive
Yeah.
species to the land, Steve? Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, looks can be deceiving.
what if we, just for the sake of it, also use some of that leafy pooled water on a different leaf?
I'm also reminded of spiders and being wet, and I'm curious about. I have a thought of
Yeah,
Curly's pet baby spider.
that thing's gonna take out Old Man Murphy for us.
Mm.
It's the end boss.
Maybe that's how that thing actually got Old Man Murphy to come back, was that fucking spider, you piece of...
Why are you so
Oh,
mad?
maybe.
So,
'Cause you should have
Olna,
never kept that spider in the first place. you
what do
fucking
you
weirdo.
do?
Isn't there another baby spider? Didn't the other guy that was there with you take one as well?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I use
Brain remembers.
some leaves to wipe blood off of the.
Yeah, how congealed is this blood? Can we clean this altar? Maybe that deactivates.
You can clean off the
Break out
altar. It
the power
is.
washer.
It definitely takes some effort, and it's gonna take
Okay.
if
What do
you.
I got? I mean, I got all my priestly things too. So I light my censer and incense, and I get to work.
All right. All right. Stand by. What are the rest of y'all doing while Olna is scrubbing?
I was gonna help. That was my intent. But
Herbie's helping.
I think I
Oh.
I gave her another candle.
I'm just kind of scouting the area,
Oh man, I
Uh,
forgot I have.
trying to
eyes on my
find
18.
good paths for us to follow that, where things won't really fuck with us.
Doran is
Anyone have some seltzer water?
Doran is scouting.
Hell yeah.
I can make some beer. Perhaps that would help wash away some blood.
can I use the spice Heward's handy spice pouch to make it? I don't know, seltzer water. I don't know how that would work.
You could use you could make a
Is there
salt.
a spice? Yeah, is there a spice that helps
salt or
cleaning
something?
liquid? Yeah.
Can you can you spice us up some Ajax?
Yeah. I
Some
choose the
Comet.
spice Comet.
Furby and Olna roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, we going
Hell
up.
yeah.
I mean, we're gonna live.
Wisdom saving throw. I'm so wise.
I am very wise.
Damn,
Wow.
I was gonna say you rolled a
17.
5 and you got a 12.
I know. I
Oh.
fucking jeez.
Yeah, I got a +7 as well. That's my stat.
Oh wow.
I'm
Oh,
proficient,
wisies.
and that's my main stat.
You hear like humming because me and Furby are humming together as we
Yeah.
work.
We fucking lift something off the ground while we're wise.
It's harmonious, and it fucking glistens the dew off of the morning grass blades.
We just invented ammonia and used it to clean it. Oh my god, guys, this is called bleach. Look what we did. Now there'll never be a blood stain anywhere. We can do murders.
Let's see.
We can do murders.
Olna, as you are scrubbing off the altar, you see some words that were previously hidden by the blood. And Olna, you see a message that says, "Servants of Persona, sacrifice the flesh of the deep for guidance true."
What?
Flesh of the deep.
Is that fish? Are you of
Wait.
the deep?
Sacrifice flesh of the deep for what?
You're not there, Britt.
Well, yeah, that's
For
a good
guidance.
point. I am of the deep.
Guidance.
I am going to.
What's your least favorite part of your flesh?
I'm just gonna go ahead and slice from ear to ear on myself. I bite my lip and I kiss the stone. Weird.
Oh.
It's not sexual, but
I
I
hear some music in the background and it's making me uncomfortable.
So you bite your lip to draw blood.
I am human and I want to be. Yes.
You take 1 point of piercing damage.
Oh yeah.
And as you kiss the altar, you see your blood get absorbed into it. And you see a dark shadow rise up from the altar and
Woo trick.
laugh
Ah,
before shooting up into the air away from the altar.
Well, you did say malevolent earlier. I forgot that whole part. Did you just release a bad spirit into the universe?
I think that was Persona.
I think you got tricked.
I think we're good. I think that we just added some.
Was the writing that says persona have like a typo or a misspelling?
Well, yeah, no, I'm confused as AF.
Olna
I'm
looks
pretty
down, and the writing which once said something something persona, now she can see it says shrine to Belial the trickster.
I get the bleach back out, and we get Olna's blood off the statue. And
Damn.
I give a stern look at Olna. Way to go, bud.
Olna
How-
puts, does a Gordo know? Olna don't know.
All right.
Gordo know.
How do you spell Belial?
Belial.
Ah.
Yeah, I think
Would-
you're
Would a let's see the biggest animals I've got here. Would a black bear be able to just wreck this whole altar? Or how about a diseased giant rat? Gross. A draft horse.
Oh, hell yeah.
Draft horse just kick it. Just
Me.
kick it down.
To damage stone it has an AC like anything else. So
I'm gonna go draft horse mode and just back kick this thing.
if you spend time to fully destroy the altar, you will not get a long rest.
I mean, this thing just shot a bad spirit into the sky.
I mean, now I think that if we run into another one, now we have equipped ourselves with knowledge. With every failure comes knowledge of how to.
But
So
okay.
let's just move on. Maybe cover it with shrubbery.
We lower the amount of crazy spirit demons in the world would be
Keep our eyes
kind of
out for
helpful.
some TNT, some dynamite. It is Dynamite DnD. I am expecting at some point.
All
So,
right.
after that, you bed down for the night.
Mhm.
Olna, please roll a D100.
Olna refuses. Bloop. 95.
Wow. Shoot. I didn't really choose.
We're
There's a 20% chance of something happening, but I didn't choose which end of the spectrum. One is high end, two is low end. One is high end, two is low end.
We're at
One is
Madrigal.
high end, so yes, something happens to you as you try and rest during the night. You are plagued by nightmares of this spirit that you have launched into the ether, and you are unable to get a long rest. You have to roll a Constitution save to see if you are exhausted.
All right.
Everyone or just Olna?
Just Olna. Olna is not exhausted. You managed to fend off the visions of Belial.
Olna's not exhausted, but she is grumpy AF. Is there coffee back in these days?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm a
There's
fish
ramen.
person.
There's coffee.
Okay, true.
Ramen's just
Water.
advanced coffee.
Olna's
shut
gonna
your
be
mouth.
grumpy until she gets a cup of coffee.
All right. It is day 4, and you set out on the trail with a grumpy paladin. Everybody roll a survival check, please.
Ha! 20. Oh, come on.
16.
Survival. Natty 20.
Yes.
27.
Cool. You all...
Oh, God
Just
damn it.
barely enough, Britt. Good job.
No, my dice says 20. I
Oh.
would screenshot it.
Are you
even.
looking
My
at
dice says
Furby's
mine?
dice?
20. I am.
I'm the
Wow.
pink one.
Because you guys rolled at the same time.
Yeah, it was happening to me
Oh.
earlier too, because Doran was popping up right as I rolled, and I was like, "Yeah, oh."
Oh. Okay, I gotta remember I'm burgundy or this tomatoey dark color, not pink.
Narrow,
Pick a
narrow.
color you love. Pick a color you
Of
love.
a blood vampire mist color.
It is very blood vampire misty.
You're on day 4, and it's daytime, and you are traversing the last leg of your journey. Everybody rolled a good survival check, so you are not harried by the forces of the undead. Let's see. Furby rolled the highest Furby roll at D100.
Yes, sir.
I'll be right back.
Ooh, me too then.
Why are my virtual
Is it-
dice not rolling? I don't know. Furby
Because I
rolled a
rolled right.
97.
You did. Damn, I did.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta kind of give it a second when someone else rolls, because like one prioritizes over the other. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Or is it
As
just turn it
you
off?
are traversing the final leg of your journey, you notice
Mhm.
that you are being followed by a bush.
All right.
I notice, and I let everybody know that this bush is following us. Does the bush react if we look at it and like turn
So
at it?
no, don't look at it. Let's kind of keep going, and then
Ooh,
one of us kind of falls off.
Yeah. We
Like-
branch
like-
out. We branch out and surround it.
Yeah.
So we, me and Doran use our sign language we've developed a long time ago, and we're like, yeah, yeah, you got it. Good, cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna like fan out and then kind of circle around it.
And then Steve's gonna say, "Roll a stealth check."
Roll
I turn into a horse and kick it.
a roll. Doran and Furby roll perception checks.
Oh, come on, man.
Damn, fucking Doran.
Doran can see that there is a small goblinoid in the bush.
Mhm.
That row.
Goblinoid. A goblinoid.
Do I have the ability to do what I'm gonna say that I want to do? Doran has the confidence to do it.
It does not notice Doran and Furby's flanking maneuver.
Mhm.
Do I notice if it's alone, or could I try to tell if it's alone? There's no other like army it's
You,
scouting for.
Cannot see any other goblinoids or moving bushes.
Does the goblinoid speak common?
Don't know until we find out.
I say let's say we nab this thing, yo.
All right. Doran's gonna grab him and tie him up.
Roll a
Athletics.
roll
Have an advantage because we're working
a-
together.
athletics check, and it's going to be contested by the goblinoid's check.
Okay.
Yeah, it did not see you coming at all. So you can jump out and you can grab the bush goblin. It is, in fact, a goblin that has been hiding in a bush, and it begins to gibber away in the goblin language, trying to struggle away from you.
Nah, I helped tie it up with my hempen rope.
You've tied up a goblin.
Cool. Now we're gone. Let's leave. No.
I go for the base
Pockets.
question. I just ask it, why is it following us? I know it probably doesn't understand me, but Doran
Oh
is just
shit! I speak
a man
goblin.
Oh,
Yeah, I got druidic, elvish, giant, and goblin.
Yes.
all right. There we go.
Oh,
The
that reminds me of
goblin-
when-
Wait, I have the helmet of comprehend
Comprehend.
language. So
Yes, you do.
Guys,
Yeah.
I speak Goblin too.
I couldn't find the page that showed it, and then I found
So
it.
dumb. The other language I speak is the one I don't need, which is Dwarvish, because we have a dwarf, and then we could just.
You could talk
I
in
mean, you
secret
never know.
code to Brit and formulate plans that the others don't know about. The goblin is a scrawny little runt of a goblin, and he is begging for his life.
No, please don't kill me. Please.
Why-
I just want to follow you because you seem strong and undead, prowl the lands. Please, let me leave and I will pay you.
Aw.
Please, I have gold. I give you gold. Let me go.
Calm down. Are you alone, young one?
I am 27 years old. I am not young, but I am
Young for a
alone.
goblin?
Yes.
Guys, we could have our own baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Kill it right
no,
here, right now.
I mean, Furby fully trusts the words coming out of the goblin with no reason to not, and I wouldn't mind. You don't have to pay us. If you're simply seeking passage through the forest, we will protect you.
I follow behind you because undead seem to come to you, and I do not want to be with you when they are here, but I will follow you, because if you make a path through, then it will be safe.
Perfectly acceptable. I'm fine with that. I start to untie the goblin.
Oh,
Do you have a
thank you.
name?
Thank you.
Doran keeps his hand on his sword.
I hand his bush back to him.
My name is Frink.
Well, hello, Frank. I am Furby. This is Doran.
Thank you for untying me here. As promised, this is gold for you.
And he gives you a single gold piece.
Oh,
I will take that.
I don't need it.
Nope. Doran snatched that right up quicker than he even hands it out.
Olna reaches down to shake Frank's hand.
No, don't kill me. No, please.
This is
Can you
Olna.
tell him that is
This is Olna, our friend, and a paladin. It means you no harm.
it's a sign of civility and of
Yes. In
a
our
good transaction.
Roll a persuasion check, Olna.
Persuasion. Here we are.
Oh yeah!
Tentatively takes your hand and allows you to shake it.
You just, like, he
I
wraps
give
his
him a
whole
very
hand
good-
around your pinky.
It is like a limp noodle.
A baby hand. This is Frank. This is a sign of mutual respect and camaraderie in our culture.
Oh,
Do not fear.
I will go back to my bush now.
Okay. And if you see any undead, let us know, please. We could be mutually assisting each other.
If I see undead, I will hide and let you deal with them.
We use the whistles to alert each other. Just whistle and then you can hide.
I don't know how to whistle.
I teach Frank how to whistle.
No, stay away from me. I must be stealthy on my own. You will draw them to me.
All right. Bye.
Should've
And that went
just-
well.
Should have just made a bag out of him. Keep going.
He's a natural part of the world. He doesn't mean us any harm. Listen, Dorn, we know you can kill him whenever you want. We don't have to force the subject.
All right. You see Frink
That was fun.
scuttle away behind you and keeping within eye shot, but definitely keeping well far behind you. All right. The last evening of your journey rolls around. Are you going to look for a place to make camp, or are you going to travel through the night? If you travel through the night, you will get to Madrigal by dawn.
I'm down with getting out of these woods.
Me too.
Or Crowley makes more friends. Or I mean Furby makes more friends.
That's two.
Uh,
We don't have anything to lose if we make it to Madrigal in the night.
I just worry about what's waiting for us at Madrigal, but I guess the best way to find out is get there. Let's go.
That was a quick argument you had with yourself.
That sounds like 3. Who was the last one?
No,
Sorry,
Really
my dad's,
playing
my
Game Boy.
dad's fucking lighting me up. Hold on. Survival, right? Yeah. Nope. What am I doing?
Roll a Venmo Sam $20.
My dad has just called me 3 times. I'm sorry. Like, panicked.
Yeah, he's trying to tell you got to give me money.
Everybody else
We're
wants
trying
to
to figure out if we're gonna keep going through the night or
Yeah.
if we stop.
If
we go, we'll make
I
it-
say we go. I say we go. At this point, we're close enough.
Everybody
Yeah.
roll a survival check. Once again, if you are proficient in it, roll normal. If you are not proficient, roll with disadvantage.
You want me another one? Just even though I did one.
Are you proficient in it, Furby?
I am.
And
Indeed.
your 10 stands.
11.
All right, everybody rolled well enough. Well done.
Woo.
You make it through the night without incident. Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
With just normal.
Normal.
Oh fuck! Never mind.
Oh, Brit is exhausted.
Mm.
Brit has 1 level exhaustion. You are disadvantaged on all your ability checks.
Yeah, right.
And
Yeah, that got me. Brit's die was on my screen. It panicked me for a moment.
Brit, roll a d20.
Aye, aye.
3. The storm yesterday causes a flash flood
Oh shit.
All right.
Frank's dead.
That's no joke.
Storm yesterday
Frank.
causes a flash flood. Everybody has to roll a group flash flood. Yeah, it's gonna make the pathway difficult to traverse and harder to find your way. So this is just gonna make it's gonna force you to make an additional group survival check. Everybody roll normal
Okay.
group survival check. No disadvantage, just normal.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at us
There you go.
Hey, you guys finally came out swinging.
I'm exhausted, so would I still do a normal or?
Disadvantage because you are exhausted.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well,
Wouldn't really make a difference.
oh, Britt, have you been drinking this entire journey?
Cool.
I
The
don't
flash
think I've been drinking enough.
The flash flood leaves your boots wet, but you do not lose time off of your journey. You push through the flash flood and make it. The dawn arrives, and as you are...
I think Furby makes a point every morning to be like, "Hey, Frank, you okay?"
Frank does not engage in conversation with you if he can help it.
I still do it.
You notice that he's still there and did not get washed away with the flood.
Glad you're good, buddy.
Cool. So you exit the tree line at dawn, and you see the city of Madrigal.
Does it look safe?
Oh God, a whole other town to learn.
The city of Madrigal.
Does it look safe? Is it safe?
Dude, that girl's got trout mouth.
Are we creeping in? I say we creep in.
Does it look on fire?
Her
To
trout
you-
mouth shattered my ward.
You guys are coming from...
My new move is to moonduck.
You're coming from the east, so you're coming from this direction. So you can break the tree line, and then you see the road that actually leads into Madrigal goes up to the north gate here. But you can, choose to go wherever you want if you want to take the time to go around to a different entrance or wherever. But
What's out here?
Madrigal is the second largest settlement in the land. You can see scattered corpses of undead litter the area that is just outside the city walls. The city does have city walls, and you can see it looks like that undead have sent raids onto Madrigal.
Shit.
The area here looks to have been residences, outskirts, farm, outlying community of Madrigal that has been razed and is burnt and cinders. And you can see everybody roll a perception check. Oh yeah, Olna sees a large number of guards atop the city walls. And the bodies of the undead are littered with arrows, and occasionally you see what looks to be possibly a cannon scorch mark explosion.
Whoa.
Nice, they got cannons. I want to make our presence known.
Show them your undead
No,
bird.
hold on. I'm
Bone bird.
gonna work on that in a second. I'm trying to see how it ends. I think
We just walk up to the gates. We're fine. We're not.
I mean, it obeys my commands no matter what for 24 hours. I think I just kill it and just
You-
put it out of its misery.
You release the hold of magic upon your boned.
No.
Servant.
Because if I release control, it stops listening to my commands, and it's not friendly.
Whoa. Yeah, you got to kill it.
I think I got to kill it while it's
Do
under
you-
my command.
It can eat a bunch of dirt.
Actually, do you want to kind of stay out of the way, have it kind of attack one of us as we're riding up to the city, and then one of us kill it?
make a little play.
I mean, it's got it's got
Dude. Actually, let's do that. We'll reenact what
A
happened.
show of good faith. Yeah.
It's got 22 hit points. Can we
Uh,
weaken it first?
Lydia hears you talking about this idea and says, I mean, they're reasonable people. They're not just going to attack blindly, especially if they see me. No offense, but I'm Lydia Teak.
And I look at her.
You're like the poo
Doran-
that's on my shoe.
yeah,
You're
Yeah,
just
Doran-
like shitting on all of our
I don't
fun.
come into your house, Lydia, and start telling you how to run
This
combat.
is
I'm trying to do a
Yeah.
trail walk. and
Are
I
you
just
an adventurer,
shit
Lydia?
all
This is our fucking.
this is not the gang to pull rank on, Rod. All right, fucking saddle up and shut up.
I think I like our idea. Okay.
Put on a performance of killing these things.
I want to hit the zombie a couple times so its hit points are low, and then release control.
She gives a sigh. Very well.
Okay.
Suppose
so
I owe
Lydia,
it.
You're gonna play Lydia, okay? And me and Doran are gonna play me and Doran. Furby, Brit, and the Spider are gonna play
Spider's not
evil guys, and we have to. So let's hobble some costuming together.
We're not-
And then we'll stand in front and we'll bow, and then we'll do the play, and then we'll present ourselves and see what they say.
No, I send the zombie just forward way ahead of us, and then we're just gonna run after it and kill it.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll
Aw,
wave.
no play,
And then we'll wave Lady Teak around like a golden fucking ticket.
You play your
Yeah.
part, Teak. Don't you ruin this.
Quiet down, Teak.
We kept
Uh,
you safe.
Everybody roll a performance check.
Dills Noofus.
Oh,
Okay.
What?
Furby.
I'm working on it.
Oh, that wasn't my dice. Okay.
11.
All right.
Curly had to load up his hacks first.
No, I had to get back to my page. It was stuck behind a thing.
Fucking hacks page.
Oh god, there's
You-
shit. I wonder if there's sheets.
You send out the undead servant, and it begins to approach the town. You can hear a horn blare from the battlement walls, and you can see a cluster of guards take aim with their bows. And then you all jump out and pummel it
Yeah.
into bone dust.
Yes.
Stage right.
Lydia better be pummeling too.
We
She
did
better be
it.
Pummeling.
Lydia,
you are safe.
Lydia shuffles out with her arms
Dragging her
crossed after the pummeling is finished. And she waves at the guards on the battlements and she calls out, "Stay your bows, men! I am Lydia Teak, and these are my saviors who have rescued me from this undead horror.
Great job, Teak. You're awesome.
Please, we beg entrance into your city." And the guards take a second and they say, "Yeah, go to the north gate. We'll open it up for you. But watch
Thank
out
you.
when you cross into the outskirts. There might be one or two of them lurking in the charred remains of the building. We'll cover you if we see anything, but they're tricky."
Thank you. I'm Furby.
Ulna gives a huge cock of her fucking heavy crossbow. I'm ready.
I cast
Says
Shillelagh.
groovy.
I flip around my my what you call it, my only weapon.
Everybody,
Your
everybody,
sickle. My sickle.
everybody roll a perception check.
I like this idea that we're just trying to look as badass as possible.
You got to lean in when you get to a new town.
Yeah, they don't know us. We can be as cool as we want to be.
No.
I'm off the page again. Perception.
I'm exhausted.
Ouch.
I am absolutely
You
exhausted.
you do in fact get jumped by a small group of undead who were lurking in the charred remains of the outskirts. The zombies themselves are burned and easily disposed of, but they do get a few pot shots on you as you are journeying through the outskirts. Let's see.
Were the
Olna,
guards
them.
watching? Did the
I
guards?
mean, I rolled a natty 20 on it. I'm just saying, Doran was ready.
Olna, Britt, and Furby, please roll
Doran.
a Constitution saving throw.
Am I disadvantaged on that with my exhaustion?
No. Constitution
Okay.
saving throw is
Okay.
different than an ability check.
Yeah.
13.
22.
Ooh.
Oh.
13. Target number is. Yeah, you're all okay. Even though they get the jump on you and they take a few swipes at you, they're the same things. They're the same little venomous claw guys that jumped you in the forest in the hollow. But you take care of them handily, and you suffer no ill effects. You make it to the city gate, and Lydia Teak once again addresses the guards, saying that she has fled from Seven Gates. She has vital information for the city mayor, and she wishes to speak with the mayor and with the headmaster of the Bard's College, for she thinks that they can help us.
I say we go straight. I mean, we go straight to the Bard's College. What?
They
College of Bards.
You gain entrance into the city, and from the guards, you learn that the city has been suffering assaults from undead. They come every now and then trying to sack the city. It's not a full force, not nearly the numbers you saw in Seven Gates, obviously. They seem to just be sending raiding parties here and there. They're not sure if they're being sent or if they're just undead that have wandered in from the world and have targeted the first thing that they see with living residents in. But in any case, the city is on high alert and has been put into basically a state of emergency. The mayor is a dwarf named Tormora Deepheart, and she's a dwarf who has extensive military experience. She served in the Royal Guard back in Murthemne. And so she has organized a very militaristic defense of the city guard. The guards, combined with the College of Bards, has held off the worst of assault, but it is all they can do to defend their city. The undead have managed to make several breaches in the southern wall, so that's where they're concentrating most of their defenses. The citizens are under a strict curfew that they can't be out after dark. Refugees from Seven Gates have been fleeing here over the past week, so the city is crowded with people who have suffered and survived the horrors of Seven Gates, so it is very crowded and people are on edge. Fear is spreading at the sight of all these people and the stories that they've told and the horrors that they've witnessed and the undead that are assaulting the walls. It's a very it's a place of unrest right now. But
oh my god, Olna is excited. There's so much good paladin work to be done in this day.
But life is still attempting to go on, so the points of interest in the city are still there. Services and such might be reduced in the state of the world, but there's still points of interest.
I guess my question for the guardsmen, or at least anyone that's telling us all this information, is this all obviously started happening with the Comet Day, right? Or they weren't getting attacked or anything before then?
Correct. Nothing. The majority of the breaches that happened in the southern wall were because nobody was expecting anything remotely close to this. Just undead started pouring out after the comet happened.
Yeah, and then I think you already answered my other question was, does it seem like they're organized? Does it seem like they're, but they're just coming in small little packs so far?
So far.
Yeah. I think we need to express intently that it's not okay just a little bit over in Seven Gates. And this is going to get worse way before it gets better, and they need to prepare for a full-fledged assault.
Well,
because if one of
again,
these fallen lords
it's all that they can do to defend with the force that they have. The guards are just following orders. They don't know what bigger plans are being formulated by the higher ups. The guards are just following orders and trying to keep the people safe at this point in time.
So if
we got to bring Lydia to the whoever's in charge.
I think our best option right now is to have a meeting with the powers that be for this city, explain what we saw, explain what we know, and help them best prepare and figure out an end game.
The only thing I'm looking for is, I want to hit up the leadership and everything, but I want to ask who would we report to if we wanted to help the guards and everything later.
It would be those people.
No, I know. We go to leadership first, but then we'll report back to whoever.
In terms of helping the guard captain is another dwarf that works closely with the mayor. Current guard captain. Her name is Gwendryn, who is appointed by the mayor, who also served in the Mirthemni Royal Guard. Which is one of the reasons why the city did survive the initial raids, is because the two dwarves in charge have extensive military experience, so they're a little bit better off than they could have been. In terms of helping the people, the Temple of the Seven Songs is where most of the refugees have gone to be treated if they have injuries. The guards know that all the acolytes there would love to have any help that they can from anybody who's versed in the healing arts. Those are the main points those are the main nodes where you would offer direct help.
Okay, good to know. What does Lydia want to do first, mayor or Bard College?
Lydia thinks both of them are worth talking to. She feels, if she can get in a room with both of them at the same time, is the way to go, which she feels like is probably possible.
We could
let's
put up
start
too.
at the college and see if we can get Headmaster Bast. Is it Bast?
Yeah. She's going to request the guard. She's going to request that the guard take her to the mayor and also summon Headmaster Bast. And because everybody knows who Lydia Teak is, leader of the Halfling people, of course they will.
At this point, she's the sole leader of the entire world.
Yes, she is the last surviving member of the Council of the Stars, so she has authority, and she expresses as much.
What if this was her plan the whole time? To take over the Senate?
So, if you are going to stick along. Okay.
I'm coming along.
All right. So, you enter into the mayoral residence. It is just known as the Villa, which is number 14 on the map. Mayor Tormora Deepheart has transformed it into the center for her military intelligence as she struggles to keep the city safe. So it is less of a residence and more of a war room at this point in time. You can tell that her years of military experience was one of rigidity and discipline, because she is very curt and she is very formal in terms of addressing her superiors and subordinates. She welcomes you all into her headquarters, and she greets Lydia Teak and thanks Moradin that she is safe. They have been only operating on the rumors and stories from the refugees, so they don't know specifically what happened. They only know that some crazy undead horde has overrun Seven Gates that came out of nowhere, and now Madrigal is struggling to keep its head afloat.
I mean, it was bad, guys. I mean, I don't want to impress that. Aponia is pretty bad out there.
Let's see. You relate to her your information, and she furrows her brow as you speak, for you are direct frontline survivors with an air of discipline and strength about you, so she takes your word a little more seriously than some of the town's city folk that have flooded in. And she says that the safest place for you, Lydia, is here behind these walls. We're the second largest settlement in all the land, and we are the most Well, I suppose aside from Rhiannon with their damnable sorcerers, we are the most capable of defending ourselves. We have the greatest military experience, and we know what to expect now that these adventurers have given their peace.
Mm-hmm.
We should
If
stay
Lydia,
here and formulate a strategy to launch a counterattack. You, as the last surviving member of the Council of the Star, are the keystone in all this.
I mean, as long as Lydia sounds like she feels like she'll be safe here, I want to defer to her expert congressional opinion.
She ain't an expert on shit, dog.
What can we do to maintain, the city walls? I mean, that's what we're here for. We're adventurers.
But are we strategists?
Or any
No.
task.
No, I'm dumb. I don't have intelligence.
I don't know. I have.
Some of us are.
We can
I think
gather
me and Olna
intel.
Are pretty smart.
We can go gather intel. We can help the peoples with their routine. We can help defend the walls. We can
Was-
do whatever. We're at their,
I
we're at
think
your the city's disposal.
I think the
Right?
biggest thing,
Yeah.
especially for me and Olna, and might be speaking out of turn, is making sure the people are prepared to defend their home.
You want to train some
Yeah,
people?
I'd be down for
Get that school up and going.
Headmaster
You know what? That's not
Bast. Headmaster Bast listens to your story. And he
Mhm.
is an old halfling. And he scratches his beard and says, "Oh, you say that you fought alongside a group of allies as you were fleeing the town. Did you say one of them was a furbolg?
That's
Yes.
right.
Was his name Maledicto?
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, you know him?
Maledicto has fled here, and he
Oh,
is
God.
currently in the Bard's College. He was a frightful mess when he arrived, clutching some sort of telescope to his breast like it was his own child.
Oh, the Cosmoscope!
It's right. The Cosmoscope. Perhaps he knows something that can be of help to the city.
He was building an item of great power for us right before the city fell.
Well, he has been unwilling to part with it, as any of my contemporaries have tried, but he says he fought alongside some brave warriors. Perhaps you could persuade him to snap out of it and give us some help here.
Who was it that actually said that the Bard College guy was going to have information? Was it the Eagle or is it
That's
Lydia?
Lydia.
Okay. All right,
Well,
yeah. I'm
I-
down. I
I-
honestly meant to.
think we should go over there because definitely if Britt talks to him, he'll probably snap out of it, or
Hopefully,
we can make him.
I mean, he saw
Yeah.
some shit. So, any chance Sokol made it somewhere?
No, that's fine.
Aw.
Can Sokol still fly? That'd be great.
In this blue turtle shell.
Yeah.
Lydia Palpatine.
Lydia remembers you talking about the arcane cosmic scope, and she says, "Yes, this is a key piece of information that we must learn more about the comet. I wish to speak with this Maledicto myself."
Let's
Yes.
go find him.
You can head towards the Bard's College.
Couldn't we do a pee break?
Sure, we can take a break.
Two.
Short
As
break
Mr. Bean.
as you
Hello,
walk.
can I do a pee break?
Short break as you walk over to the College of Bards. Be back in 5 or 10.
Roger
Okay.
that.
Depends on the pee.
Jesus.
Really?
Good long one.
I like this city. God, getting in and out of that port must be ass.
Me, 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 me.
Mazel tov, throwing out the bits. Bits and pieces. I'm going to look at the bits right now, see if I can look at how I actually utilize those. Let's see if I can find it. Channel creator dashboard. Stream manager, insights. No. Community. No. Content. No. Preferences. Affiliate. Change payout method. Where do I see how much I would get paid out is the question. I haven't done any payout method. So that's number one.
From Twitch?
Yeah.
I just got mine not too long ago. Give me a second. I'll tell you. I will tell you. Because I just got mine from when I was actually sticking to my schedule and streaming.
I can see where the payout is, or I can see where I can enter my payout information, but I don't see where my total number of payout cents is.
Yeah, I don't know if it. No, you're affiliated. How long have you been affiliated?
Like a year or more.
And you haven't gotten how many? Hold on.
Just never
I
did
don't
anything
want
with
to ask a lot of questions. Let me see settings. Notification. Because we had this discussion last time, and I found it like after. Don't I remember? Affiliate.
Count settings? No.
It's like somewhere in the affiliate stuff.
Seems like it'd be there, but I mean, maybe I have to enter in all my payout information before they'll tell me.
Go to channel analytics.
Channel analytics.
Mm-hmm. So if you're like in like your navigation area, there's like a little insight, a thing that says insight, and then there's one that says channel analytics.
Channel analytics. Oh, there it is. Where does my revenue come from? Total estimated revenue. Paid subs, that much. Prime subs, that much. Gifted subs, that much. Cheering. Okay.
And then there might be a dollar amount on there somewhere, and you can click view my payouts.
Yep.
And it'll show you.
Yep.
Because I think you have to hit a certain dollar limit before it'll actually pay out to you. And I think in October I had hit the dollar limit of payout, and it paid me out.
Yep. Yep. I haven't set up the payout method yet, so I can't actually get the payout, but I don't really care because it's like nothing.
Yeah. I mean, but it's a nice little pocket money when you hit the you do. But yeah, it's not something I super duper care about either. But I just want to get back to being consistent with it. It's nice.
Yeah, I'm totally inconsistent.
Oh yeah. No,
I mean,
I don't think
Dynamite DnD is the only regular thing I do, and that's only like once every 2 weeks, whatever.
Yeah. The only thing I do is now is the sports podcast with VZ.
Whoops. There we go.
And then the only other consistent thing I used to do was the podcast with Curly, and we haven't done that in like 3 months.
Ooh,
Yep.
What was your podcast about?
What wasn't it about?
Whatever. Yeah. It was a very Seinfeld kind of thing. It was everything but nothing.
I've been thinking about for no good reason. I've been recording myself reading my childhood diary, which starts
Mhm.
at age 12 and then goes until basically now. Uh, and I was like, what if I record these and just make a podcast and start inviting my friends to listen to it because I will talk about them. Maybe that would be fun.
Wow. Just opening up the doors to your personal life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do it in some short form manner first. I mean, you
What
could still do
what
a
do you
podcast,
mean?
but
What do
like
you mean?
make it super short, like little 10-minute blips or 5-minute blips of you reading it,
Oh, exactly.
and
Yeah.
then further down the line, make bigger content out of it.
Yeah, I think the little bits, with really no explanation, I'm just putting it out there would be kind of
Mm.
fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Short form content is king right now.
Rouge with the sub. Hearing us talk about payouts and channel analytics. Doing your part, Cruge. Enjoy those Furby and Brit faces.
Thank you, Sam.
Mazel Tov
Like I-
cocktail. No, that kitten is that's a cat. It's just a very, very small cat, and that's a street cat that I see in the alleyway
cat?
all the time. First time
My
I've ever
cat
seen
is
it
a
on my
street
porch.
cat. They get bold. They start marking territory. They have their little fucking gang fights.
I've broken up a cat fight in my front yard once.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get scratched?
No. I was just playing games on the computer and I hear "Meow" outside my window, so I just open the door very quickly and they scatter.
Get off my lawn.
Cats. We're in production for most of the shows that are going on, the digital production shows at UCSD.
Oh, how are those going?
They are, and I use this term with all the snarkiness, interesting.
Ooh, can I watch them? How can I watch them?
You can log on to the UCSD website and see when all the times and such are. One of
Oh,
the
I would totally do
shows, one of the shows already closed. Two of them are running. Two of them actually closed tonight. And then how many more are there? Two running, two closed. Wait, no, one is done. Two are running right now and closed tonight. The third, fourth, there's six. Jeez, how are there six?
Wow.
When does everything go on? Letters from Cuba is already done. As You Like It, currently running. Mojada, currently running. Exotic Deadly is running like in 2 weeks. The Nether is running next week. And Heap is running at the way end of December. But yeah, just go onto the UCSD website if you want to actually look at when the show times are.
Yeah, I'm on it.
You know, it's
Okay.
it's something. It's
I'm by Cruise with the sub.
they're doing what they can. They're by no means film students, and these are all trying to be film projects, which I think is a mistake, but they're doing what they do.
Yeah.
Thanks for waiting.
Oh, we didn't actually wait. We already finished the
No!
game. Turns out Frink was the hero all along.
Frank! Hip hip ka-Frank.
Is that everybody? That sounds like everybody. We all back?
Mhm.
We're all back.
Mhm.
Okay.
You bet your Frank it's everyone.
Oh, all right.
So you walk over to the College of Bards, which is number 16 on the map, which is here near the most defended area of the city, where the breaches have occurred in the walls and some of the undead have gotten in and laid waste to the area. It's so far been contained, but the guards and bards working together. Bards using their magic and the guards using their might. You enter into the Bard's College and are led to a small bedroom where you indeed see Maledicto. He is still rather disheveled. He's at least been given a fresh pair of clothes, but his hair is not combed. His beard is unkempt. His fur is mottled and still kind of patchy. Some of it looks to have been singed. Some of it looks to have been scraped or scratched off. He's got a couple of wounds, but he's alive. And he
Nice.
does, in fact, clutch at his breast a device which looks like some sort of oddly shaped telescope. He sees you, and it seems as though he snaps out of a dark place in his mind, and he bids you, "My friends, hello! I, Maledicto, am thrilled to see you all. I knew the denizens of the dark could not overcome your courageous fortitude and strength. Oh, friends, what a day to be reunited in such a fashion. Tell me, are you all in one piece? Let me see your face, Doran. Let me see your fists, Brit. Let me see your etc., etc., etc."
I was about to say, you better keep it above the belt.
This man don't know me that well.
Let me
Also,
see your fish tits.
I'm very wary of him because I can't fathom a way in which he got out of that situation.
Oh,
I give Maledicto
you
a
are
hug.
very well to be wary of me, Doran, for Moagim was a terrible foe, and thanks to the brave actions of Sokol, holding him off in his enlarged form, we were able to keep his attention distracted from you as you flew away on the back of Soaring Eagle. I did not actually see the conclusion of that battle, for Moagim's great wings buffeted me into the moat below, and I fell, and I began to sink, and I began to be carried away by the current. Oh, the cold! Oh, the damp! Oh, how I struggled to swim with one arm clutching the cosmoscope in my pack. But
Andy Dufresne climbed through 3 miles of poop.
I
that
was
day.
swept away to safety, and I had to survive in the wilderness. And I eventually made my way here, evading and fighting off undead as they prowl the land. Malevolent creatures, I was resorted to a base feral instinct as I struggled to survive, reverting to a more naturalistic state, but all the while knowing that I had to protect the arcane cosmoscope for the wonders of knowledge it would bestow upon us.
So have you
Take
used
the
the arcane
breath.
cosmoscope yet?
No, I have not. We should look through the scope post haste. Headmaster Bast.
Maledicto, take a breath, calm down. It's okay.
Have a
Wait,
beer.
No time to waste, my good dwarf. The fate of the world hangs in the balance. Dark, malevolent evil washing over like a tide washes over the tide pools.
That's right. Well, it
Alma looks to
warms
the
my
barkeep
heart
and
to
says,
see
I'll have
you.
what he's having.
It warms my heart to see you, so I just wanted you to know that. And indeed, we are very interested in what we can see through the cosmoscope.
Headmaster Bast, I thank you now that I have regained my senses. I cannot thank you enough for caring for me as you found me in this detestable state. I shall make it up to you somehow, and I shall start by asking you how to get on your roof.
Oh, well, we have an observation deck, yes. Bards enjoy gaining inspiration from the stars and writing songs and poetry and chants about it. Yes, we observation deck. Come this way.
He leads you to the observation deck.
Gotta get the maledicto out of your throat.
He leads you to the observation deck. You, Bast, Maledicto, and Lydia. Let's see. There we go. You set up the arcane cosmoscope, and as Maledicto looks through it, he can see the comet glowing in the sky, and the cosmoscope reveals a connection of red light between the comet and an unknown destination far, far to the northeast.
Whoa.
Where's my map?
Wait,
East
reveal
is where?
far, far to the northeast.
Stoneheim?
Stoneham, a mysterious floating obelisk.
A strange red link between the comet and some destination to the northeast.
Yeah. I think our best bet for getting rid of this stuff is, I mean, because this happens to coincide with the comet. The comet's got to be the key.
Well, it's linked to it's going to be difficult to get to a comet.
He
but
allows all
it's
of you to
linked
look
the planet.
You can all look through the cosmoscope, and you see, confirming what he says.
Yeah.
I point the cosmoscope. With my
Ooh,
turn
you hear Ulna say,
at Ulna.
"Oh."
Furby swings the cosmoscope around and looks at
Ulna.
people. As you swing the cosmoscope around, you notice a
You break it.
reddish aura surrounding Lydia Teak.
Mother.
It
she
seems
was
to be a
Palpatine.
similar aura with a very, very slight red tinge, but its primary colors is more softer bluish green hue.
I'm sorry.
Does
What?
Furby know if that is attributed to like whenever you do like detect magic and you notice it's like the type of magic or something? Like
they're
conjuration or
conduits of their gods. That's why they're being. That's why the comet wanted them.
I mean
First,
maybe
what
it means she's a
Ooh.
target.
what did Furby just ask me?
I wanted to ask because you know when you do like I've done detect magic before and you kind of get like the aura of the magic type, like if it's conjuration or if it's necromancy or whatever, you get like a certain color. Like, is this kind of related to that? I mean, that's what Furby wants to know. Like,
Roll an
do I
Arcana check.
recognize- Yeah. Arcana. I'm so not smart.
Similar, but this is not revealing magic that is of any of the schools of magic that would be revealed by the detect magic spell.
Gotcha.
Do you tell?
I pass the scope to yeah, I know absolutely. I pass the scope to Maledicto and I say, "Can you take a look at Lydia?"
Maledicto looks through it at Lydia and says, "By the gods, my lady Teak, you share an aura that is similar to that of the comet. It appears to be the same type, but a different color. Strange! If you look through the cosmoscope, you can see that it surrounds you, bathing you like a spring water caresses the rocks underneath the falls." Headmaster Bast takes a look through the cosmoscope, and he says, interesting. You know, this reminds me of a song. No, I'm not going to sing a song.
Damn it,
Aw.
Tom Bombadil.
Oh.
I was gonna say Olna's got no instrument and would have played a beatbox.
I got a
type
flute.
thing.
I'll back you up.
This reminds me of a song. An old song that was written to commemorate the formation of the Council of the Star. The songwriter, you see, was an eccentric gnome who called herself Madnab. She wrote the song as a representation of the gnomish people's support for the council, even though the council lacks a gnomish representative. And you see, Madnab was a strange one, an eccentric one. She had a love for mysteries, riddles, and secrets. This particular song was of particular interest to us bards over the years. We examined the songs and studied its meter and cadence and rhythm and lyrics, all the things that are revealed when a bard examines a song. And we deciphered a hidden message within the notes and the letters of the lyrics. This was many, many, many years ago, as you know. At the time, the hidden message made no sense, and it faded into obscurity. I am one of the few who still remember the message as it was passed down through the ranks of the Bard's College, we being students of lore and history, of course. This song has a hidden message, and the message goes like this.
This is not the song itself. This is the message that was hidden within the lyrics.
Not the greatest song in the world.
When the heaven's blood kisses the land and twilight looms anon, the pure-toned scion with glowing brand awakens from beneath the dawn.
Do you mind writing that down for us?
Yes. Oh, shoot.
Bless Mad Dab.
I could have sworn that I had put it in a handout, but I guess I did not. Give me a moment.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Put it into
All I
lore.
got was when the heavens blood.
Scion, Scion,
Right
Scion.
then. Hold
Be
on.
wary of a double tap to the skull from a shotgun.
In an alternate reality west.
I don't know if Kaz or Chris will know, but we played a D&D game where our DM took us to the Wild West, and and Steve was killed by a shotgun blast to the head.
I think his
Outright killed.
It was David's like David's what reasoning was, you know, he took the stat blocks for creatures, but then applied them to gunslinging
It's
Westerners.
a rookie DM mistake. Trying
And
to
so
trying to do too much.
It was like, oh, it's got a double attack, so I guess he shoots twice, and then also, well, he wouldn't possibly go in after someone else when he's already incapacitated someone, so he's just gonna shoot Steve's
Beautiful.
his unconscious body.
Oh, I wouldn't
Kruniak.
trade that memories. I wouldn't trade it for the
Kruniak.
world.
And it was like Steve's first time, and the whole time I had known him at being a player character, and he's like, I pulled out my old favorite character, Kruniak. He's been around
Aw.
forever. like okay.
Yeah, we had this with Steve. We watched Steve burn that paper up that shoots up.
In a cleansing ceremony
I
afterwards.
guess
I
there
built
is
a new
Kruniak.
character right then and there because the only thing
Yeah.
he could think of, well, I guess you got to try again.
God.
That's the Wild West, though. It's brutal.
Anywho,
That's right.
under lore, now you have Mad Dab's hidden message.
Thank you.
Heaven's
You're
blood kisses.
doing
Oh, it's like when
Diamond
Ulna, when
blood
you kiss the statue or the altar.
What's a scion?
Mm-hmm. There's definitely a lot of blood going on here.
It's a weird
Scion
boxy
is-
car.
Like we've dealt with the Scion before.
Was that in this campaign?
That was in season 1.
Oh, the chest.
A conduit of like power,
Yeah, what-
basically.
Was that
It
back
was a girl.
Covenant?
Yeah, the girl.
Where'd she end up?
We don't know. We didn't finish that story.
Oh,
I think she
yeah,
was
'cause-
captured.
My bad. I forgot that you said season 1. I assumed it was part of this, and I was like, I remember all that stuff.
Who are you talking about?
Different game.
Oh,
So, as
You
is in
can
my brain.
you can try and puzzle it out on your own, or you can roll dice to try and get clues.
Scion is a detached living portion of a plant.
kisses the land. In twilight looms anon. The pure tone scion with glowing brand. awakens from
Maledicto, does this mean
beneath
anything
the
to you?
dawn.
I say on my birthday because it's the day after Christmas.
Oh yeah, it's coming up.
Wait, so
Yeah,
you
let's roll for this. Let's
say a
roll to
scion?
comprehend.
But you say a scion is a
Descendant of wealthy aristocratic or influential family.
Oh, okay. I don't know what a Scion is.
what if does Brit know what a scion is?
Pure toned.
Pure
Blood from the
Blood.
heavens is the first part, right?
I mean, yeah. So the blood from the heavens has officially kissed the land, and twilight is currently looming pretty anon. So I
Do-
think at some point we need to seek out beneath the dawn a pure toned scion with a glowing brand. We're looking for a bard to fight a destiny
Oh,
bard.
yeah.
What does this mean? Did anything to you? What is it? Can we? I just want to ask the Bard College boy.
Awakens from beneath the dawn.
Does this make? Because he said it makes sense now to them. Like
That
it didn't
reminds
before.
the reminded him the glowing aura around
Lady Teak.
Oh.
Lady
Oh,
Teak
Lady
reminded
Lady
him.
Teak, are you pure toned?
Dawn is capitalized. Is there a place here called Dawn? Is Dawn the name of a
Yeah.
cemetery or
Brit
something?
asking questions.
Nice.
Oh,
Brit.
hell yes. It's this brand of soap.
Yeah. Is there a soap factory nearby?
Dirty Ducks.
Oh, ducklings.
May want to
Character
search
insane.
this link.
Boy. World Unreal.
Ooh.
As Brit asks, what was your question, Brit?
Is there
there
a
somewhere
place
called Dawn?
nearby with the name Don or a person named Don?
Not even nearby, anywhere in the land that's known as the Dawn.
The god of humans, Pelor, is known as the Dawn Father.
So a temple to Pelor. Maybe.
Oh, maybe if we bring Teak to a temple of Pelor, she'll awaken.
There's the Temple of the Seven Songs.
I mean, I can just start naming areas too.
But
For the
perhaps
7 major
below,
gods of the land. Yeah, I think that would be the place.
right? So maybe there's a statue of.
I
Pelor.
think we should try the Temple of Seven Songs.
I mean, what do you think, Lady Teak?
Oh,
Do you know
read
this land?
Faces of the Stone. Legends say there's a that they are the petrified faces of titans that once ravaged the lands. The only one who stood up to the titans was a bard who lulled the creatures to sleep with a soothing tune. So soothing the song, so deep was the titan slumber that they slept away their lives, sinking into the earth until their heads remained. That's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where's that?
That's right.
Sam's
next
Sam's
to
just speaking in
Crescent
tongues.
Theater.
Yeah.
It's the one
near the
right next to
center.
Crescent
17.
Theater.
Faces of Stone. That's what you were just reading?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that might
Oh.
be our fucking Max.
Petrified Faces of Titans.
Well, at least it talks about the bard and maybe the power that a bard could have. But Teak isn't a bard. She's a sorcerer.
What are you talking about, Bard? What are you referencing?
Oh, and the Faces of Stone, it says that a
Oh, that.
bard lulled the
Yeah,
Oh,
but it
titans
doesn't
to sleep.
necessarily mean Teak is the key. It just
I don't know.
she
Yeah,
can just be something that leads us to the what is
Sure.
the thing.
I was thinking she
She's
awakens.
probably fucking meaningless in all of this.
It might awaken her powers or something though, and then
well, she's not meaningless because she's glowing through the cosmoscope.
Okay, yeah. But at the end of the day, it might just be fucking. You don't call the path that leads to gold fucking meaningful because it's the gold that you're after.
it's
Oh,
Chekhov's
yeah.
aura. Okay, it has to do something in the story.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. New curve.
Okay.
I mean,
Another-
what is the opinion of Lydia? I mean, we're gonna be rubbing her up under.
Oh,
some
she gets no
characters.
opinion. Yeah, no, she gets no opinion. We want to save the land.
Listen, we're working for her. Okay.
Her crest and status mean nothing to me as long as the people are safe.
Yeah, I mean, we need the assistance of either Maledicto or College Bard guy to help break us through this. Presenting those plans and our ruminations, do they have any input as to what might be the correct course?
Brit asked about Dawn, and the headmaster said that the Dawn Father is an alternate name for Pelor. Why don't you read about Calistria's Cathedral?
I was just reading that. It was built in honor of the hero Calistria, a cleric of Pelor. Legend says that her prayers were so heartfelt and genuine that Pelor himself bestowed upon her the weapon Dusk Crusher, a warhammer that bore the light of the Dawn Father, which was a critical implement in driving back the armies of the dark. The temple is overseen by a human named Hagen
Sholamance.
Sholamance?
Dawnfather is all capitalized. I think we have ourselves.
And it says it's
A clue.
bestowed with a light, which this says
Sounds like a
pure
badass weapon
transform,
for Olna.
right? With a glowing brand.
If it's a one-handed weapon, sure. If it's a warhammer, that's two-handed.
Warhammer's
mean-
one-handed.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Oh.
Thinking of a
Double
hammer.
Where was I reading the stupid thing? So we take Teak to the cathedral?
Yeah. I don't know
Okay.
why we're questioning it. We're
I say we rush. I mean, we got freaking Zambonis coming in. Remember that one that attacked us outside the
That's what
door?
I'm saying. You're like, fucking, we rub her on something. If nothing happens, we take her to the next thing and rub her on it. You're fucking worried about her fucking status like it means anything right now.
You're a weird samurai. I need this animated in Flash of just us rubbing Teak
It
on
sounds
things.
like you are going to investigate the Cathedral of Calistria.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
You head over to the Cathedral of Calistria with Lydia Teak in tow. Maledicto and Vast remain at the Bard's College to, for once, talk as civilized people, since Maledicto has regained his senses. They keep the cosmoscope on the roof, and they begin to talk and discuss about what they know, share their knowledge. You all head over to Calistria's Cathedral, passing by scores and scores of refugees who have flooded the streets, poor and destitute people who have lost everything from Seven Gates, now huddled together on the city streets, awaiting whatever kindness the city can offer them. It is not at all the same happy and bustling city that Seven Gates was. A different world, it seems, behind these walls. Head over to Calistria's Cathedral, and you enter in, and a tall, mustachioed man wearing robes that bear the symbols of the sun snaps at you as you enter. All the healing is being done in the Temple of the Seven Songs. I'm sorry, but we have no healers here. This is merely a monument. Yes, it's called a cathedral, but this is a monument. I'm sorry, we cannot treat your injuries.
We're not hurt. We're
Oh,
looking for us to bestow prayers upon
We are here
Helor.
to the land.
must
good sir.
forgive me. You must forgive me. The state of the city has set me on edge. I apologize. So many people have tried to flood in here begging for help, and I cannot offer it. That is not the. My studies have not made me a healer. I'm sorry to say, but you.
There's no apology needed. We're here with Lydia Teak, if you've heard of her, and we also are wondering a bit about something called Madnab's song. Have you heard of that?
Lydia Teak, surely, my lady, I am honored by your presence here. I had heard rumors and stories, but I am thrilled to see that you are alive. Welcome to my humble Calistria's Cathedral. What Madnab, you say? That name does not sound familiar to me. I've never heard of a Madnab.
Perhaps Furby would like to sing it for you.
One, two.
Oh,
One, two,
no.
three,
I'm sorry. I can't stand contemporary music. I'm a fan of the classics myself. A good
we
harpsichord.
are simply adventurers of this land, and we're escorting Lady Teak around, and it is customary as we go around to make sure that we, as good God-fearing citizens of the world, pray at the cathedrals of the towns we visit. Especially,
I'm gonna put a
time like
hard
this.
kibosh on this and just fucking straight up this
rubbing
man.
teak on this thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell him we're trying to figure out if we can put a stop to all the shit that's going on.
Oh, I
Uh,
wish you the best of success because nothing would make all of us happier to stop all of this horrible atrocities that are going on in the land now. But what do you intend to do to stop it?
well,
We
we are
won't-
hoping you could help us find a scion.
Is Scion? Certainly, I
XP?
suppose. Of what noble family or lineage are you looking for?
That's a good question. Perhaps
Where is the statue of Calistria,
Palor.
the cleric of Palor?
What's that sound in the distance? That song. Does anyone else hear that?
That's my text messages. Sorry.
It's like I think someone's trying to play Mad Lab's song.
Sorry, it's my dad still.
So the temple, the cathedral, is once again a monument to the cleric Calistria. So the main hall is dominated by a impressive statue of Calistria herself, who bears symbols of Pelor, and there are several plaques and informational pieces telling about her life and deeds.
Yeah, I want to kind of study that and like see if something stands out to us in what we have very recently learned.
Did we bring the cosmoscope?
No, Maledicto kept it with Bast on the roof.
Maledicto, come look at the cathedral just in case.
Doran, roll perception. Actually, investigation. Roll investigation, sorry. Similar but different. All right, Doran is very bored with reading this museum-like text.
I need somebody to step up here.
I mean, I'll read it.
And I queue up behind Furby.
Are we bringing Teak up here? I mean,
Everybody can roll investigation.
investigation. I'm not smart. I'm not a smart boy. Yep. It's a 1. I mean,
Am I still exhausted?
Wait.
You haven't rested yet, right?
Correct.
I
okay.
see Torrance on die. 7. I guess leave it to the paladin.
Olna. Olna, as you read the passages detailing the life and times of Calistria, you see some notes, because most of the people go directly to all the stuff about Calistria, but you take a little bit more time. You spend a good amount of time. I mean, if you want to do like a real proper thorough investigation of this place, it takes at least an hour. So you spend an hour searching and reading and looking around, going through every piece of information, every symbol that's in this.
My eyes are minute seeing.
This
I
temple.
help to help me with small text.
Yeah, that would absolutely. I mean, that would have given you advantage, but it doesn't matter because you already rolled a killer roll. So in the notes about not Calistria herself, but in the notes about the construction of the cathedral itself, you notice some bits of information that are easily overlooked. You see that there was so it's been, over 200 years since the temple was built in honor of Calistria, hero of the Great War. And the original caretakers of the cathedral were very dedicated monks who treated it more like a monastery than a monument. And you read about how monks and the members of the order actually lived and stayed here, but in searching the area, you do not see any bedrooms or living quarters or anything like that in open view. Olna can roll now a perception check with advantage.
Zings up, zippity dope dop.
Double tree.
Oh.
Tree, no, double tree. Hey.
Snake mouths?
Power of 3?
Roll.
Still not that great.
So you can relay this information to the rest of your party. Everybody roll an insight check.
Insight. I am a wise insighter.
Looking for signs of living
I
quarters.
am not a wise insighter.
Oh.
I'm a critical failed insighter.
Doran feels
It's on a
Doran feels as though if there's mention of an order of monks living here, there should be living quarters, and it seems to Doran that new, or at least more recent construction may have closed off an area.
I'm gonna start cutting through walls.
Oh,
Doran, roll a perception check with advantage.
some national treasure shit going on here. It's Ben Franklin's glasses, guys.
16. The main hall is dominated by the large statue of Calistria. And you can see that behind the statue, there's only a small area where one could pass through. People don't usually go behind the statue. It's like, the backside. You don't really look at the backside too much. But as you are searching around the backside of the statue, you see an area of the stonework that catches your eye as being a little bit different than all the stonework around it. It's on the floor underneath your feet.
Oh my.
Goonies. Goonies never say die.
I'm
Mm.
just gonna slice at it. I'm gonna cut it open. Doran
roll,
gives no fucks at this point.
roll an athletics check. $23. Oof. You bring your magic sword down because magic swords have no fear of breaking. You just horse chopper it up on the ground right here. Much to Hagen Skolomans's horror, you just draw your sword and blast it onto the ground, sending a loud ringing sensation throughout the entire chamber. Swing! And after a moment of hearing that echo, the floor underneath your feet develops a few hairline cracks that spread along the area of different stone that you notice, and after a moment, crumbles beneath your feet, revealing a stairway that leads down.
Nice.
Hagen is what? How? Why are you destroying the temple? What, Lady Teak? This is highly irregular. And Lady Teak says,
Lady Teak knows what's up. She knows.
"You will. The fate of the world lies in the balance, Hagen. You can afford a new floor, but look at what we have discovered." Hagen
Did
is.
you know about this staircase?
No, I had no idea. I just thought it was part of the decor. Changing the floor pattern up. I'm not sure what. I didn't build this place. I don't know what they were thinking. I thought it was just perhaps repairs for damage that was in a different age.
It's an awful lot of excuse. No, I'm just fine.
Well, since the song said something about below the dawn, perhaps we should go check this out.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm already walking down the stairs.
I say we fill it with cement and forget about all this weird nonsense. Oh yes, let's
It
do that.
is completely dark underneath the floor.
I have dark vision.
I have a candle. A regular candle.
I also have dark vision.
If we filled it with water, I could see fine in there. But because
I do have a torch on me.
I got a candle. That's fine.
I
Oh, neat,
where
dude.
did I keep that spell? Oh,
If not, you can have my torch.
The one group
Oh,
that
let's
doesn't have
use the
light.
torch.
No, I have torches, yeah, but I'm also going to cast dark vision on myself.
Okay.
Does a sensor cast light? No.
No.
It's,
It's just like burning incense.
so then a regular candle.
Does anyone else want dark vision? I can touch them and give it to them if they're a willing creature.
Hell yeah, touch me.
All right, burn 2 fucking level 2 spells right off the bat. Let's go.
Whoa, yeah, I'm good. I'll use a candle.
All right, you don't have dark
I've also
vision.
decided that Olna's going to talk with an English accent because I hate talking like me when I'm talking as her.
There's a
She
pinch
was
of a
she was
drop.
originally kind of
It's like,
snarky. a little
hello, Valley Girl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Hello,
write.
lumpy space princess.
I'm gonna write in my
No,
book.
it's stupid though.
Do whatever you
she
want.
can reinvent herself. You
As-
know,
as
very
As
much-
time goes, you come into the character.
She's taking on.
Who's got a source of light, if any?
I have a torch out, and I'm dark visioned.
Same.
I
Put-
just have a candle.
Put auras around you representing your light. A torch is 20 feet of bright light. A candle
Candle's
is
like
10 feet of bright light.
Boulder.
Diameter 20 feet, you said?
Torch is 20 feet. Bright light.
I'm gonna go with this yellow. Oh, heyo! I peed on everything. I Girardi'd the whole area.
Oh, I can't see it.
You might have to put aura visible
Oh,
I can see
on the
mine.
thing.
That we're in a. I can see mine.
aura visible.
The 3 dots on the top. You have to hover over that. Player permissions. You have to give everybody permission to see it.
I can't
Yeah.
click anybody.
3.
You can click yourself, and then
and
your
there's
own
no
aura. Don't see 3 dots?
I don't see 3 dots.
Yeah, I don't know. 3.
Oh,
Weird. Well, there you go.
everything is yellow now.
Everything is yellow.
All right. Okay. You can choose your marching order, but you descend into a area that is definitely been built. It is not natural cavern. It has definitely been built, been masoned walls. It is very narrow corridors, and you descend the stairs down probably a good 40 or 50 feet. And then
Damn.
there's a sharp hairpin turn that leads you into this area.
Can I do a divine sense
Who
on
is
this mother?
drawing? Who is drawing this nonsense?
What?
Oh, my square? That's what I thought
Uh,
you wanted right first.
I don't see a square.
He's fine.
So, let's see. Olna is first in line. If you want to remain first in line, we'll leave it at that. And Olna can see this far.
Bishfar.
You are in, once again, a masoned, narrow chamber. And the hallway goes forward. And at the end of this hallway, right here, you see a grayish wall of shimmering air. It is an archway. Yes, you see an archway that looks to be actually shoot.
Just bringing Lydia into the fucking frying pan, man.
We have to.
Yes, you see a grayish wall of shimmering air topped by an archway. And you can make out some sort of writing on the top of the archway. We're going to roll for initiative just so that we can have everybody can have a turn. So select your token and roll for initiative so we can act in some sort of order. Or if you just want to pick, we can also do that. Pick the order that you guys want to go in.
I'm rolling.
I paid a lot of money for this free app and die.
Cool. So if you want to go by turn order, then Doran is first.
Hmm. I'm gonna just fuck. I don't know what to do. I feel like we should make some kind of effort to keep her safe. So maybe put myself in the front
Put her in the bag of holding.
with Olna behind me. Since I have dark vision, I'll lead the way, and then we'll keep her Lady Teak in the middle.
Well, it's your turn, so you can move to wherever you want.
So wait, which way is this corridor going? This way?
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So as you pass by this way, you can see that there's an offshoot passageway that goes this way.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And yes, there is in front of you now an archway that has a grayish wall of shimmering air. Atop the archway is a phrase. The phrase is written in common. The phrase says, "The way forward is sometimes the way back."
All right, Jareth.
Forward is sometimes the way back. So this is a maze. Cool. And
Let's head back up the stairs and get out of here.
probably some kind of magical way.
Doran pausing, given pause.
Yeah, Doran's giving pause and thinking about this.
Furby.
I think with his big dumb fight brain.
This this blackness here is just left over, right? Assuming.
What do you mean?
There's like a sliver of black line, like.
Oh, there's a dragon in there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I can see down this corridor, so I think Furby would like to go over here. Is this a wall or a pathway, or how do I get? I don't know how to get around.
You gotta go in the U shape.
Okay. This way?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get you onto those little stairs, and then if you want to double move, you can keep going, or if you want to do something.
I want to go here and then see what I can see. Does this branch into? Okay, yeah, cool. So, Lady T, stay back. Torch it up.
That's Furby double moving. Brit.
Yeah. I don't know the phrase yet, or did Doran share it?
He's repeating it very loudly.
Okay. The way forward is sometimes the way back.
The way forward is sometimes the way back.
I can pass through Furby, right?
Always.
Yep.
40. I want to see what's here.
You can see that right here is a solid wall. Roll. Actually, shoot. Hang on. Correct. It is a solid wall.
Right here.
Yes.
I think we might have to go back.
The way
Looks like we've
forward
reached.
is sometimes the way back.
Ooh!
Olna.
I think this wall just spoke to
Grandpa?
me.
Olna.
Grumpy?
From Labyrinth.
Hmm. Oh, is that what that was? I want to examine this gray biz. I'm gonna go with Doran, and with the eyes of minute seeing, I want to see if I can make out the composition or have any sort of insight on the whatever this is composed of.
So you want to actually know what it's made out of?
Yeah.
Roll.
It says like a gray. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're investigating the. Tell me what you do. What is your action?
I use the eyes of minute seeing to see if I can get a sense of the texture or even see through it.
Got it. You can use the eyes of minute seeing. You can see that the air is a semi-opaque grayish swirl of some sort of energy. Semi-opaque, so you can sort of see through it, but it is definitely obscured.
I push my hand against it.
It is a solid barrier.
And you said that there was writing above it?
Yes.
And what is that? Can I make that out?
Doran, what's it say?
Sometimes the way forward is
Do you want me to
the
play the
way
clip again?
back. Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
go for it. Go for it.
The way forward is sometimes the way back.
You have no power over me.
The way forward, the way back. Okay.
You know, oh, it's not my turn now. Okay.
Anything else, Ulna?
Yeah, I'm going to go back up the stairs. Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And eventually, I'm going to go back up the stairs.
Somebody make sure they stay with Lady Teak, though.
You got this.
Lady Teak goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she will
I
take
might
the
hit
dodge
on
action.
her name and title, but
Doran's up.
I'm gonna walk backwards. Like, can I walk like in the direction I was going, but walk backwards this way?
Doran passes through
Yes.
the barrier.
Nice.
So smart.
Man plays video games for a living.
Doran, you said you have dark vision?
Yes. I will. So you know.
60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Mm-hmm. Can they still hear me?
Yes. So you can see, it seems like that this might be a larger chamber.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what you can see from there. So that was like 1 square movement. You still have movement and an action.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to be stealthy up until like where this wall break is, but I'm gonna keep walking backwards and like feel it with my hand.
Roll a stealth check.
Cool. That's what I wanted.
You're wearing chainmail, aren't you? But you have mithril chainmail, so you're fine.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Stealth 18. Okay, you can move where you want.
I'm gonna move to like a yeah, there. So that's kind of where that wall breaks.
Still walking backwards.
Oh yeah. Until something else happens. That's how I'm gonna be, baby. And I'm gonna kind of like tell them like, no, I don't want to yell or shit. I should have did it before I moved. Okay, no, Doran's a big dum dum.
You
I
can
did what I
see
did.
a little bit into this room, unless you're actually
Yeah.
like directly peering your head around the corner, or if you're just like
Not-
backing over your right shoulder. This is what you can see, kind of looking over your right shoulder.
Yeah. Exactly.
Seems like there's a larger chamber, and there's maybe a room over here.
Okay.
Furby.
Did Doran say that he had come through a breakthrough?
No, I didn't say shit.
All right, then I'm gonna continue onward with my investigation. 2, 2, 3. Anything I see? Okay. 4, 5. That's my movement. Okay. Double move into the room. 1. Give me that vision. Oh, what in God's name do I see? Oh, it's a table. It looked like a weird. Sorry.
This this very dusty desk is overflowing with writing tools, and actually roll a history check.
Yes, I'm not smart. Oh, 16.
All right. It seems like astronomers' tools: pencils, a sextant, a compass, rulers, an abacus, protractors, parchment, and several sizes of magnifying glasses.
You said there's papers at all? Is there anything written that I could read that would explain what was going on?
There is nothing written. It seems blank parchment.
What are these in the corners?
Candelabras.
Can I light them with my torch?
Yes.
Sweet. Boop, boop. That's my movement.
Brit.
Not knowing what else is going on behind her, she moves one forward and pushes on this barrier
Roll an investigation check with advantage.
with advantage.
As you place your hands on the wall and push, you can actually feel a minuscule crack in the wall, and you can actually see through this crack into the adjacent room. You have dark vision, yes?
I do.
Do. On the other side of this wall, it is a somewhat larger room, maybe like a 20-foot square room about. And on the far wall, you can just barely make out a statue. Roll a religion check.
With disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
Yes.
Okay, religion. Here we go.
You do not know what the statue is representing.
I want to try to shove open this barrier.
Roll an athletics check.
With disadvantage.
The wall feels very, very solid. You doubt that you would have the strength to force it down.
It's not see-through. Just an aura.
Okay, then I'm gonna move over here and look this way.
Let's see. Yeah, you see an opening into another room here.
All right, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Monks with the movement. You see a open area with a about 8-foot table. It seems some detritus litters the floor. Nothing in particularly interesting. Some rags, some scraps of something. Some chicken bones, looks like, maybe.
Oh, bones.
What about in here?
You have that much movement? Jeez.
She's a
Yeah.
monk, yo.
Yeah,
Legs for days.
Dwarf
Oh.
legs.
that is where it stops, though.
You found a back door into Doran's back door.
That's
room.
Brit. Whoops. Back to Olna. Yeah.
Did I hear Doran's footsteps at least? Like passively,
Do you hear him exclaim loudly that with his breath that
or
he
just him
discovered something?
walk?
Now
through a
Dorn
wall?
is being stealthy. So
Oh,
since
really? Okay.
he didn't say anything and you were
Okay.
walking the other direction, did Lydia see anything? Lydia did not see anything. She's like shielding her eyes from your light, your candle.
Oh, fudge.
Teamwork!
Lydia, follow. Lydia,
My
follow
bad,
me.
man.
I'm gonna go and back up Furby 5, 10, 15, 20.
This is my
25,
special room
30,
with
35,
sextants.
40, 45, 50, 55.
Hello.
Lydia is following you.
Hi.
I've lit this room.
I mean, if I turned around and saw that Doran had disappeared, I'm gonna assume that he passed through, and I pass that information on to Furby. That is my assumption, and not necessarily what happened.
Nothing else for you, Olna?
I did a double
sorry.
move.
There's a doorway right next to you.
Mm-hmm. Meow.
Let's see. This heavy stone doorway has 3 cylindrical hollows set in a horizontal line. The surface of the hollow is smooth as if rubbed smooth over time.
3 cylindrical hollows. Okay. This stowaway has what the DM said to Furby.
Doran, what do you got?
I'm gonna draw my sword, and then I'm gonna turn and like investigate this chamber. Wait, what is that?
Drew your sword.
Okay. And then I'm gonna look into this chamber and see what I see. Where was I?
Okay, let's see. Doran is here. He's going
I'm
to
gonna
see
move
all
like
this.
to here. Okay.
You can see several side chambers in this larger area. And in the center, you can see center.
Oh, man, Doran's about to die.
You can see a well in the center of the room.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I'm gonna examine this well.
You peer into the murky water of this shallow well. You can see some sort of object in the murky water. It looks. Roll a perception check, please.
Of course, of course. Ugh.
You have dark vision. There's no light. It looks like to be some sort of. It's dark. It's murky water. You rolled a 10. You can just see there's some sort of object.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really
You
make
can't
out
really
what it
discern
is.
the shape of it, or like, but I can see that there's something kind of in the water.
Yes.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
What would a samurai do? What would Jin Sakai do?
I'm gonna.
I mean, Doran's become like the freaking Indiana Jones of the group now.
Just over here fucking solving the puzzles and not telling anyone. Hey guys, I figured it out. I'm done. Put the scion in there.
Put the what? You know what? I'm gonna take not my magical sword. I'm gonna take my normal katana and stick it into the well.
Just stick it into the well.
Not like sharply, but kind of exploratively, like to kind of get a sense of depth and see if I can feel it touch the object that's in there.
Girl, you gonna lose that sword.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with using my normal sword.
Roll,
Why is that not-
roll a just a straight up dex check.
Okay. That took a second to pop up.
You swirl your sword around in the water of the well. It is slightly deeper than your sword is long. Your sword is probably not longer than 3 feet, so you estimate the well is at least 3 feet. You swirl the sword around, but you do not feel it make purchase with the object.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted.
And let's go to Furby now, while Doran thinks of
that'll
his
be an
strategy.
order for Doran.
Furby wants to look in this room to the left. I'm gonna do that. I need to turn. Oh god, there's so much rooms, labyrinths. 1, 2, 3. I can't turn around. This thing's in my way. Oh, there it goes. Oh. Cool.
You see a large bed, and lying under the covers of the bed is a decrepit and emaciated body of a humanoid, fully covered by the threadbare blankets on the bed. Two other candelabras are in the corners of this room. Some sort of footlocker is on the ground below at the foot of the bed. There looks to be a wardrobe, an ancient dusty wardrobe, as well as a small end table in the corner there.
Oh, wow. Does it so the body look like it just died from age, or did it look like it has a wound or was killed, or
Roll
is
a
it
perception check.
boop. So freaking wise. 18.
You're looking at the body, and you can only see, the upper chest and shoulders and neck and head. It's not wearing anything on the head. It looks like it withered away from. It looks just like it looks like a decrepit body that's been withered away from the ravages of time. You can't.
Yeah, but no, there's no like broken bone or a place where that sword would have hit or something like.
Are you uncovering the body?
Yes, I am uncovering the freaking body, and I'm gonna scream.
You uncover the body, and it is dressed again in threadbare rags, which have all but decomposed over time. You rolled an 18 perception. You don't perceive any broken bones. The flesh is,
All gone?
hardly intact at all.
Okay.
Any skin that has been drawn tight and taut over the years from lack of moisture is just, paper thin, covering slivers of bone, so you can't really make out if there were any wounds or anything.
Not to make it seem like Furby's got an issue, but can I animate dead? Oh,
Nice.
That your action?
no, that feels really wrong because it's not like an enemy that fell. It's just a guy in a bed. I feel really weird about that, and I think Furby does too. Yeah, no, I want to check this footlocker out. I'll rob the dead. I won't animate the dead.
Excuse me. You open the footlocker?
Yeah, or try to at least.
Roll a check that I will tell you in a second.
Animal handling. Got it.
See. Yes. Roll a Constitution saving throw. As you open the lid, a yellow cloud of moldy spores erupts
Listen, I'm mostly spore.
erupts from the chest, and you get a big whiff. Roll a Constitution
Right
saving
up your
throw.
alley.
Oof.
You fail your
6.
Constitution saving throw. You will take 9 poison damage. And you will be poisoned for 1 minute. You will take poison damage at the start of each of your turns. You will repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
If I pass it, do I stop being poisoned?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that hurt. On that note, is there anything in the?
There is nothing in the chest except some
Great.
yellowish mold.
Note to self: fart in your footlocker before you die.
Brit Barrel
And
is up.
put nothing else in it.
I'm going to see what's over here. What's in here?
That is a doorway. This is a doorway. It is a stout wooden door. It seems to be reinforced with iron bands. The stout wooden door blocks the pathway here. There is a shelf, a small shelf that is about, for you, about eye level on the shelf. There's a shelf that is fastened to the door about eye level to Brit. And there is a bronze plaque that hangs above the shelf. The bronze plaque bears the words, Throne of the Wooden King.
Throne of the Wooden King. What in the world is a wooden king? I try to open the door.
The
It
nutcracker.
does not budge. It is locked.
It's locked.
It's locked.
Oh, we are getting ourselves in a big pickle with our distances from each other.
3, 4, 5. What's over here?
That is an alcove, which has nothing of interest.
Alright. Uh, 8. Okay. Double move. Can I move here?
Yes.
I'm going down these stairs then. Oh, hello.
See Doran swirling his sword around in a well.
Making a stew.
Olna,
Do you want me to heal you on that poison?
I mean, nah. I mean, if you want, you do whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration.
I'll take it. I mean,
Beeps. That's
that's the
just
zone of truth.
just making
My
Now I
bad.
have to tell the truth.
just making sure you're aware that Lay on Hands has its alternate power. If you don't want to burn a spell slot, you can spend 5 Lay on Hands points to cure poison.
Oh shit. Swap.
What?
There you go. Thanks. Thank you, Steve.
Multiple diseases.
Paladins
I
have
no
to.
longer, I
look
no longer
after each
have
other.
Hep B.
Irby is cured of the poison.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna move in here with you.
Don't look in the chest.
Holy sh!
I didn't do it.
We're standing in a room with a dead guy. Anything else, Olna? That was your action movement. I guess that's it.
I don't have. I can't wait. Yeah, action and movement. Damn, I wanted to do Divine Sense.
Lydia is gonna stick with you. Oh my!
Is Divine Sense in action?
Divine Sense is an action.
Okay, we'll do it next time.
Lydia Doran.
I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna say hello to Britt, but I'm gonna check out this little chest over here that I just noticed, or well, I noticed it, but
So this
gonna-
is some sort of bed chamber, and
does the chest have any kind of writing or insignias on it?
the chest is a plain wooden chest. You can see, so in this small bed chamber, a skeleton lies in the dusty bed. You can see the curved headboard is carved with a capital S, and the chest is not marked, and it does not seem to have any kind of locking mechanism on it.
I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna assume that was one of the monks. I'm gonna kind of give a blessing for his life, and then I'm gonna open the chest.
It's probably farted in that one too.
You open the chest, and there is it seems to be like it was a wardrobe chest, and now it has threadbare robes that almost disintegrate as you touch them.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. Like if I
Correct. There's nothing except the
Yeah.
threadbare, decaying robes.
okay. How much was that movement? Was here, here, 15, 30. I'm gonna move to here, and keep exploring.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can only get here with your single movement,
Okay.
taking into account going around corners and such. But you
Okay,
can see a similar sight as you just saw. Skeleton also lies in this short bed. This headboard is
Mhm.
carved with a capital E.
SE. Okay.
After Doran is Furby.
Is there anything on my bed?
There is no engraving on this bed.
I want to look at whatever's on the ground here. This photograph.
The end table.
Is it a table?
It's an end.
It looks like
it's an end
it
table.
looks like a picture frame. Okay, never mind. Nothing on the table, or
The end table there's just a scrap of paper with a very brief scribbling on it. It appears to be the last words of whoever this individual was. It
I'll
says,
read it.
"We take our final vows now to forever protect the sanctuary of the Dawnfather."
Yeah. So I read that out loud to Ulna and Lydia, and then that was one movement. I'm gonna go here and look in this room, and I'm also going to lean over and light this torch or candelabra.
You can light the candelabra. I don't know what room you're talking about. You're in a room.
Oh, for some reason it's looked to me like it was open. Never mind. All right, that's the whole room. Shoot. Okay. Yeah. Well, I light the candelabra and then I go out. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's me.
Brit.
I am having a ground time exploring. Let's keep going. What's in here? Hello?
See a skeleton lies in this short bed. The headboard is carved with a capital T. There is a plain-looking wooden chest on the floor beside.
Little T. Oh, I'm sorry there, wee fellow. That seems like interesting way to go. Just laying in bed.
So set or
Steve.
S-E-T.
Steve.
Set.
This could still be secret.
Please.
Doran,
Yes.
have you been opening these chests in the rooms?
I don't see why we shouldn't.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I open the chest.
You're under arrest.
You open the chest, similar pile of decrepit, threadbare robes.
Alright, nothing interesting.
Roll a d20. All right. Roll a d. Oh, let's just call it 40.
1,000. Oh.
Slash
A D
slash
40.
slash r space 1d40.
/r space 1D 40 / or backslash?
Question mark slash. I don't know which way is
Question
forward.
mark
Forward
slash. Oh, let's just see if this works.
Slash that shares the key with question mark.
Oh,
that's
I
the
see.
forward.
That's a forward. Did it do it?
They've been taking a second.
Yeah.
It's probably
Oh.
coming.
Yeah, this is a good one. You find a small amulet underneath all the robes.
Ooh, I like amulets.
Ooh, the jeweler.
I'll put it in my memory box. A
Roll
small.
roll an Arcana check.
With disadvantage. Because I'm tired.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, it is a copper amulet which contains tiny interlocking gears.
Interlocking gears.
You put your ear to it, you can hear a faint ticking and whirring noise coming from within.
I like that. Okay.
Anything else, Britt?
I have some movement left. I'm just going to finish it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A skeleton lies in this decrepit bed. A simple headboard is carved with a capital M.
Damn.
Doran, I've got a T and an M over here.
I saw an
S-E.
S and an E.
Oh.
I don't know if it means anything yet. And there's also in the well, there's some kind of object in there that I wasn't able to recover just yet.
Mage hand.
All right, that's it for me.
Olna.
I'm gonna cast Divine Sense. And so, where the fuck is it? Here. Breach. Right? Yeah, 60 feet. Undead, fiend, celestial, desecrated, consecrated. Any of those
Yes.
types of things.
You sense something coming from this bed, but yeah. You sense something celestial coming from this bed.
Oh.
Can I look underneath it? Is there a space underneath?
There is a space underneath the bed. You can tell the celestial power is emanating from the body.
Whoa. Yeah, because the other ones are bony. Not that I would know. Is it a heavenly music or is it a noxious odor?
It rings, senses like a noxious odor, powerful good, rings like heavenly music in your ears.
Are my gills set aflutter?
Your description. I don't know if I like this description. It's just.
I mean,
they
I don't
make
need
it. They
I
make
don't-
it too polar opposite. Is what I don't like about it.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
you don't have. You
You sense some sort of celestial
a celestial yeah, that's fine.
entity coming from the body,
Yeah. Huh. I let Lydia know that.
and you do not sense any sort of desecration.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. So Palor, huh? So I'll yeah. Damn, I don't have that freaking candle anymore of Palor. With the eyes of minute seeing, well, I guess that's all I can do. I'm gonna stay here though, because there's something going on. Can I touch his pulse? Feel for a pulse on the neck?
You can touch the
His bones.
body. The bones.
Well, it's not just bones. It's like there's skin on there.
Yeah, a little bit. It's very, very emaciated, decrepit. You touch it, and you feel no pulse, no sign of
Okay.
life.
Just so on the body, just in general, nowhere specific.
Correct.
Okay. Thank God. Thank Persona.
Anything else?
Yeah, pull back the sheets.
I pulled them back.
You say you put
You
them back
did?
or pull them back?
Oh, I thought you. Never mind.
Yeah, I looked. I looked for damage on the rib cage and wherever.
Yeah. Well, I passed this information to Lydia. Like Lydia, I'm getting a strong on the celestial meter.
Well,
Strong reading from this bod.
These were, if the writings are to be believed, these were a monastery of Pelor, so it makes sense that they would have some sort of connection to the divine.
Yeah,
And
that's,
Doran.
I'm gonna open this chest that's in front of me because I haven't opened this one yet. So I'm gonna walk up to that.
That one has rags that decay at your touch.
Sweet. All right, so that was like one move because it was like here, there. Then we go back and then. Okay, I'm gonna go to there. And same. Pay my respects. Open the
A
chest.
skeleton lies in this rotting bed. The splintering headboard is carved with a capital A. The chest
So
has, along with the scraps of robes, it has a old letter, which appears to have which appears to have a
Oh,
list
no.
a list of names on it.
Okay.
It's at the top of the list. It says Pelor Super Friends Club, and at the top of
We
the
have-
list is the name Aggie. Underneath Aggie is Ederic. Underneath
E.
Ederic is Torcan. Underneath Torcan is Meredith. And last on the list is Steve.
So A, E, Eric, Vicky.
That's all of the
Letters we've found
letters
so
we've
far.
found. Yeah, one for each.
A, E. A, E. What is it? What letters did we have? Fuck.
S, we have SETMA. So
There was a C in there somewhere, or was that me?
No.
No. S-E-T-M-A.
Do you think we are trying to spell something with
Well,
this?
well,
or is it just
He
an
said them. He just
inversion?
said them in an order too. So he said A, Eric, Emiki, M-T-S.
AEMTS.
Yeah. Where's this list?
I mean, it doesn't spell anything.
It spells tons of things.
I mean, in that order.
Oh.
AEMTS does not a word make unless it is a word.
Yeah,
in
but there was
another
also
language.
names to it. Aderic, Emiki, something, and Steve.
And Steve.
Fuck it. All right.
Should I come back to you? You gonna think about it?
Doran's gonna sit on the floor for a minute and then fucking
Furby.
write this down.
What was this polished stone thing that was right here?
This is a heavy stone doorway that has 3 cylindrical hollows set in a horizontal line. The surface of the hollows is smooth as if rubbed smooth over time.
So something needs to go in there. Something has gone in there at least. All right, I'm gonna circle around to my friends and see how they doing because I'm a little concernicus. So I lost my token. Why is it moving? God, broken interface. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where's your plan?
Alright.
Where do you want to go?
My plan was to go and hang out with the boys, or I mean, at least seek out where they
Yeah,
were. or
you
went.
can get up and over to them.
Okay.
Just hand wave that.
And I guess I just want to be informed of what they're doing.
Ulna, do you have a plan? Just real fast. Are you gonna hang out there? Or are you gonna head for everybody else?
Yeah, I'm definitely drawn to the celestial energy.
Okay. In that case, Britt, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Hi. Check this chest in this room.
Nothing but rags.
Number rags. It's me in high school.
10, 15, 20. So, knowing the letters we have, perhaps we need to spell something with it, like steam.
Furby's got
Or
teams, meats.
Wouldn't meats need 2 E's?
No.
Not if you
No.
want to eat it.
Steam?
Meats. Okay.
Mates. They were
Perhaps
the
we
best
need to
friend club.
Steam this water.
Was
Damn.
that canon? Is their best friend club for Pillar?
Yeah, the Paylor's Best Friends Club.
Best
So they're
friends club.
mates.
They're mates. Great. So
We gotta get the
I'm
thing
gonna
out
go
of the
check this
well.
out.
Yeah, I think we
I-
need to. I think one, we need to look around more. 2, we need to get the thing out of the well.
Well, yeah, and there is I informed them there's a door over there that looks like it's got 3 slots that things have gone in and out of over time. That we might need to find cylindrical items.
You know what? Whose actual turn is it's Bridge turn?
35, 40. That's as far as I can get. Without double moving. I could double move because I haven't done an action. Here we are. Uh-oh.
Stand by.
Standing by.
You see a 5-foot wide table with 4 chairs. The table is set with valuable looking tableware, gold and silver plates and cutlery. On the silver serving tray at the table's center, there lies a brass key.
I pick up the key.
Your hand squelches into something.
Oh no!
Oh,
Stand by.
I don't like the word squelches.
Plork.
It's like when you put a hot pan under some cold water. Squelch.
Brit, make a dex saving throw.
Here it is.
All right.
Yeah.
Surprised. Hang on.
What in Moradin's name?
Surprise. If you're surprised, you blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What's happening?
Making sure I get this first action correct.
Okay.
Okay. So, you feel your hand squelch into something that you could not see. Garbage initiative. That's cool. And after feeling this weirdness, you feel some sort of a squishy force pushing against you as a gelatinous looking cube comes into your field of
Yes,
vision
I don't want to do that.
that ripples. Now that it is moving, you can see it rippling, and you can see that it was taking up the space there. Virtually transparent when it did not move. We're going to give it a turn with its Garbo Initiatavo. We're on Brit right now, descending. So Brit moved, Brit double moved and reached. So that's the end of Brit's turn.
That's the end of Brit.
Olna is up.
Well,
Oh, also Brit, you can see areas behind you.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kneel and ask Lydia to join me, hold my hand, and we're gonna pray to Pelor.
Hmm.
Since the
Little paladin.
presence, since there is a strong celestial presence here.
Roll a religion check.
Do me or Doran hear a yelp from Brit, possibly?
Oops,
Ah.
what did I do? Advantage? Whatever.
Roll again with
I would-
no advantage.
Sorry.
I would definitely make some noise.
11.
You pray to Pelor, but Pelor is not your primary deity, so you do not notice
Yeah.
anything in particular as you pray.
Okay.
You don't feel bad about it.
Well, I mean, you know,
Good pray. You got a good pray out.
all right. So I'm gonna assume that this is just normal monk remnants, of a very worshipful monk, and I'm gonna go meet up with my friends.
We're having a great time.
30.
Lydia follows at your heels. And now it is the cube's turn. Cube got its surprise on you, but now it's going to take its regular turn. So it is going to try and engulf you. Roll a Dex saving throw. You succeed. You can instead be pushed 5 feet in a direction of your choosing. Any one of those 3 squares.
I choose this direction.
All right. It appears to be advancing upon you.
Advancing.
And that's the cube. Furby's up.
Hearing the yelp from Britt.
Did she? Did she? I don't think she did.
Okay.
I definitely made noise.
I think
Cube,
Britt's
jelly,
trying to keep this to herself.
jelly.
Nah. If you
Cube.
didn't make noise, I didn't hear it.
I did.
She's
I
yelling
did.
now.
Okay.
Earlier when you said, "Do we hear a yelp?" I was like, I definitely made some noise.
20, 25.
Britt's
30.
not known for being quiet.
You didn't hear it in your
Yeah.
character voice, so
At the sight of that.
Hey, you wee targes, come over here and help me out.
Jeez. I don't even know how to deal. I hate cubes so much.
I've never come across one. This is my first cube.
classic,
Wait, yes, we have.
classic cube.
Haven't we? I feel
Not
like
in
we
this game.
did.
Not that I remember.
Oh, Steve's thrown more than a few cubes at us in our days.
One of my favorites.
Yeah.
I
He has a
feel
little
like-
cube in real life where he can put people in it. It's gross.
Fucking feel like we have.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Moonbeam. I have to see. Ah, damn, I have to see. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna do just a chill touch cantrip, which I think I messed up earlier, and it's now 2d8s. At 5th level. Okay. So ranged spell attack. Chilly touch. Boom.
There's a hit.
That'd be 10 necrotic on the cube.
Yep, you can see your necrotic energy eat away a little bit of the cube's gel.
I do not have a health bar on Cubo. Can I do anything? Nope, that's gonna be it. Yeah, my movement's done too. I'm here.
Next up is Doran.
I don't want to trap them in that hallway. It'd be too many of us. I'm gonna go to this well and try to get this thing out of the well.
Your friends are dying.
You're not dying. You're literally blocking the stairway, and then we're all just standing in a fucking stairway when the cube is coming at us, man. At least fucking get it into a bigger space where we can all fight
Like
it.
a true samurai.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get this thing out of this well.
What do you do?
My man's in puzzle mode.
I'm gonna just. You know what? Wait, do I still have rope? Yeah, I'm gonna use the hemp rope that I have and like fashion a little lasso and lower it into the water and see if I can cinch it around whatever is at the bottom and pull it up.
Roll a dex check with disadvantage.
That sounds hard as balls.
Disadvantage.
Your strategy does not work. You do not feel the rope make any purchase on the object.
I don't think it's. You know what? I'm gonna climb in the wall.
Doran climbs in the well.
You melt away to nothing.
And then I'm gonna
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Oh wait.
That was with advantage.
Roll.
Roll normal.
No, that was with
That
disadvantage.
was with disadvantage. Roll normal. You are poisoned. And you are now suffering 1 level of exhaustion thanks to the poison.
Okay.
So it's the actual status effect poison is different than exhaustion. You are only suffering from the exhaustion. It is a poison that makes you exhausted.
Okay.
Disadvantage on all ability checks. Brit Barrel is up.
Okay. I've never encountered one of these before.
Get away from it.
That's what my instinct is to back up.
I mean, if you want, anytime you face off against a monster, you have possible innate knowledge about it. So if you ever want to know, you can just ask me, what do I know about this monster?
What do I know about this monster?
Roll an
Nature check.
roll a survival.
No!
Roll a survival check.
With disadvantage still.
Yep. It's an ability check.
Yep. It's an ability check.
Oh God.
good job,
Brit.
Brit. Good job.
You know exactly what you've
Uh.
experienced so far and nothing more.
And nothing more.
You know what Carissa knows.
Yeah, exactly. So I think she would take a swipe at this with her sickle before she runs away. She's like, "Can I cut it into little tiny jelly cubes?" It seems gushy.
Oh.
It was not supposed to have disadvantage.
Doesn't matter. Still made it. 7 slashing
Okay.
damage. You do feel. It does feel like you make purchase and take a chunk, a squishy chunk out of it.
Take a squishy chunk. I'm going to, because that worked. I'm going to use Stunning Strike
Ooh.
and spend a key point to try and stun it.
Put that in the chat so I
So-
can read it.
Yes.
If you threw a bunch of alcohol inside of a gelatinous cube, could you make a jello shot?
On save.
Yeah.
What is your number, your target?
My number or my target.
Because I'm rolling a con save against your number. What's your number?
Oh, what number? Which
spell
I did this
save
once
DC.
before. And
Under spells.
Top of the page on spell.
yes. Oh, not. Yeah, top of the page. I click on spell.
Spell
And spell
save
save DC. I don't have anything written
It
there.
says in your monk nonsense. It says whenever you take something, your saving throw, blah blah blah, is based on something.
Under monk stuff. Wait, I did this once before. How did we get it the number then?
Probably the same way we're doing right now.
Me reading through the monk thing?
Guessing it's 8 plus your proficiency plus some modifier. Key save, 8 plus proficiency bonus plus wisdom. So what's your wisdom modifier? It's underneath key.
Okay. Oh, key save DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier. Okay.
So what's your wisdom
So-
modifier?
My wisdom is 2.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is the number that it needs to meet or beat. It rolled a 12, so it is now stunned until the end of your
Nice.
next turn.
Okay. So that was a
Stunned.
key point to do that. Here's something I've never done. Can I spend 2 key points in one turn?
Yes.
Okay, I'm spending another one. And I'm gonna do Flurry of Blows. And do 2 unarmed strikes.
That's a hit for another 5.
Rectum.
And another one.
A hit for another 6.
Great. And I did the Flurry of Blows with my drunken technique. Don't know which way I'm going, do you?
You still
Gelatinous
have
cube.
1 attack because you have extra attack.
I have extra attack. Hey.
And another 7.
And I sway this way and that way. You don't know where I'm going. and I disengage.
Doesn't matter because it's stunned, so it can't do anything anyway.
Get
That's
out.
true. That's true. I
Cool.
just
You
gotta.
see a Doran bathing in the well.
Cool. Let's get to the end of this round, and then it's 4, so I guess we'll call it, unless y'all want to keep going. But for now, Olna, what are you doing?
Pressing on. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool. You pass by a long table.
I'm looking for my homies.
You go to where the screaming Brit is.
Cube Town, USA.
Stunned or whatever.
Stunned. It is stunned. It is no longer stunned. So that's the end of its turn. Lydia went, so now it's top of the round. Furby. I guess we can call it. Since it is 4 p.m., we can pick this back up unless you guys want to finish this fight.
I mean, I am
Yeah.
in hard fights with my dad right now. I gotta call him, so I gotta kind of go.
All right.
All right.
That'll be it. We'll pick it back
Curly's
up.
dad ruined the game.
I'll
Aww.
tell him that. Don't worry about
We'll
it.
pick it back up with Furby next time we play, which we'll figure that out after the stream is done. But we're going to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Once again, my name is Steve, the Dungeon Master. That over there is Sam. That over there is Kaz. That over there is Curly. And that over there is Carissa. We thank you for joining us on this adventure. Good time. A nice little travel through the wilderness and a nice little dungeon startup. We'll see you next time. Keep an eye on the Twitter and the Instagram and join the Discord if you want updates on when we're next going to play. All that information is down below. If you really, really want to support, join the Patreon. Otherwise, we'll catch you later. I'm going to play the outro. Thanks, everybody.
Go see on you.
I love you.
It's December. It's a new month. Who's a patron now? Let's see. Last charge December 1st. Loki Mimic, thank you for your Patreon support. Last charge December 1st for the Cobalt Deer Drunk Kids Gaming. Thank you so much for your support. Reggie Bring It, thank you so much for your Patreon support. California Carl, the Immutable, thank you so much for your support. And as always, Time Jumper, thank you so much for your support. We'll catch you next time, everybody. Bye.